What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here with my favorite nephew, Lee Sayat, for another fun-filled episode of the Church of What's Happening Now, new edition. It's Tuesday, the 4th of November. Tip-top, chick, we're down to 8. Monday is still Christmas.
What's chick mean?
I don't know. It's something different. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, dog? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. My weekend was real good. I had a competition show.
I saw that. They had a little medal on your chest.
Oh no, I was gonna
repost the story, but when I saw the AI medal, I said, "Nah, I'm not doing that to my dog." It's like you were in the third grade. You won the competition.
The fiance did that on Instagram, and they took a picture. I'm sure it might go out. Who knows? But it was fun. It was at the comic strip, and I don't know about you, but like I've done so many competition shows and lost every single one of them.
Please.
I lost one at Flappers where the two guys before me, one was 70 years old and forgot his jokes, and the people he brought had to tell him his jokes, and then like a 20-year-old kid doing like impressions from the 80s, and I came and I won a second place, so I got a big bowl of fries, but that's the best I've ever done. And so finally, we'll see. There's still a few rounds, but like I moved on, which was pretty cool. I was happy with that.
All right, you had a good weekend though, all in all?
Yeah, just stand up.
It was the fucking lamest Halloween.
Oh,
not
really?
for me, but I had a good time with my family, the
Were
kids.
You the big wolf again?
Huh?
You were the wolf again?
Nah, I dressed up one time. I thought about it Friday night. I'm like, what am I, retarded? I'm going solo. I'm not dressing up like no fucking wolf. I got better shit to do. Everybody's going to go there. They're going to watch the World Series. I'm going to be sitting there looking like a wolf, looking like a fucking Jet fan when they're losing by 40 with your fucking Jet shirt on. You know what I'm saying?
So was Mercy upset or no?
No, Mercy don't give a fuck if I dressed up or not. As long as I was at the party with her and she got to drive back in the car with me. That's all she gave a fuck about. We had a great time.
Nice.
There was food, The dads went into the one room. I had a couple edibles in me. I just watched the game, and then I went home, and then Saturday night, I don't even know what I did Saturday night. Oh, Nick came down, and we watched the World Series and got Chinese food.
It was a good World Series. I haven't watched the World Series in a while, and those games, I don't know any of the players, but they were fun to watch.
Listen, I don't know any of the players either, but it was one of the, I missed the game Sunday. Like Sunday night, I'm like, fuck Sunday night football. I wish there was another World Series game. Like they gave him one more shot. Like America said, come on, give him one more shot. We don't know what happened at home. His foot was off. His foot was on, which I'm not saying nothing bad. What I'm saying is it was an exciting fucking World Series. It was fucking tremendous. But when it ended, it was like the ending of The Sopranos.
Really?
It ended like The Sopranos.
I didn't get to watch the last game. Yeah. I don't know how it ended.
It ended like The Sopranos. Like they had a guy on first and second or something, first and third, 2 outs, 1 out, and the chubby Mexican, Kirk, into the quickest double play you ever saw. It was like, ba-ba, beep, ba, and it was over. And all of a sudden, Freddie Free, whatever, was jumping up in the air.
Okay.
And I'm like, holy shit. And I was and you could see the Toronto players, like my heart went out to them because their mind was, it's like your mind is still catching up. It's in slow motion still. They were just sitting there watching. The coach, his face was red, and you could see that he was still processing what he saw. He was 2 minutes. You ever watch a kung fu movie?
Okay.
They're always 2 minutes behind on the talking.
Oh, the dubbing? Yeah.
Well, there's some channels you put on, and you have the same football game on, but this game is delayed by 10 seconds, so they score, and this game, they're still driving. Like that. It was like something like that,
Yeah, because it starting with the 18-inning game, like that's when I knew it was going to be. That's why when I
was a fucking battle, and we called it on the podcast. We said it that the Dodgers are just not going to go in there and sweep them. Listen, it's a setup, guys. It's always a setup. What was the setup game? Ohtani having 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts. I think they won the series that night. Correct?
Well, that was early. Wasn't it like game 3? And then he had a game like either 4 or 5 where he went over or had a really bad game.
It doesn't matter.
No, but
he went one night.
Right.
You're not listening to me. It was a setup.
Okay.
Forget about the O's.
Okay.
They won that night.
Right.
And he pitched, got 10 strikeouts.
That was a great game.
And 3 home runs. So now you were waiting for the winner of Toronto, whatever the fuck they played, Seattle. Okay? You already had it in your fucking mind. They locked you in. America locked you the fuck in. And look how they even won. First off, you bet the Dodgers, you didn't make a killing. Number two, if you watch the games, I think Toronto covered more nights, even when they're not won the World Series. They covered.
Really?
Because
Okay.
they were getting a run and a half every night, even when they were home. It's very what you saw last, and all that 10 strikeout, 3 home run, that's for all the suckers who bet the series.
Why are they suckers?
Okay, because they jumped right on that without looking at the odds real quick to see what was going to manifest. That's what that does. It's just impulsive. They were talking when I got here. They're already betting the World Baseball fucking league. I'm good. In my world, baseball's over till April now. You understand me?
Yeah. But those, like, I haven't watched baseball, I don't think, in 10 years. And you know what got me back into it? I was driving back from Massachusetts, and I would listen to the game on the radio.
You were saying that how great it is to listen to.
Fantastic. I was gambling on it, so I was like extra into it. And it fucking was, because I don't know, I get bored watching baseball on TV if I'm not really into there's too much. But when you're driving, there's something about driving. It might not work at home, but like driving and listening to, because you can't look at your phone, you can't do shit. Like the announcers were getting into the game. It was like I felt like I was back in high school.
It's very crazy. When you and I started the church 12 years ago, and with Felicia and I'll never forget when podcasts were first starting out. It was like Mark and Joe and a couple other people, and I would listen, and I was very intrigued because when I got here in '66, I mean, we were long out of the radio by the time I got here, but it was still lingering. In the '70s, they would still show you shows where people would sit around and listen to the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet, before Bruce Lee was ever even born, was a fucking radio show. And it was Tuesdays at 9, and a bunch of actors got together, and you sat there and you listened. And it was very interesting to me. When the podcast stuff started, I was very much into doing something. I had already seen people in their fucking phones. Dog, I grew up in Hudson County. You didn't look at nothing but what was in front of you. And every once in a while, you glanced on the floor for a wallet. But it was a very quick glance, okay? So when I see people walking and not looking straight ahead, I'm already aggravated. Over the years, I already got used to it. You can't change a whole society of people. You cannot. It drives me crazy when you're looking at your phone and all of a sudden a bomb might go off in the city. And I'm not saying this and I wish this happened. No.
Right.
I'm just saying that when you're in the hospital, you're like, I wish I wouldn't have been looking at my fucking phone. You know? And when the podcast concept came up, my dick was hard because this is going to get people to listen again. We have completely lost the gift of listening in the last 30, 40 years. We have completely lost it.
What's the gift of listening?
First off, it's a gift. You have 5 senses. All of them are fucking gifts. But the gift of listening has something more than the gift of yapping. And the gift of listening, it's like when I tell you we fuck around all the time, but I'm not fucking around with you. Go to McDonald's tonight on the way home. Get a cheeseburger. You eat it in your car. You throw the wrapper out. Next time you fly, bring McDonald's on the plane. And see what it fucking smells like on a plane. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the oxygen level. I don't know.
The chemicals expand or contract.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, okay? We don't listen. As Americans no more, we look, and that looking has fucked up our brains. But I'm no psychotherapist. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just saying that people get up in the morning and start looking through reels and shit like that, you know, and start looking through reels. Then there was a time when we listened to music. George, we went on Burger Line on Saturdays, went to one of the 4 album places. You bought the album. You stopped by Nick the Dick's house. Hopefully his sister sold you a joint for $2. You went home, you rolled it in the album, and you listened to the album while you read the fucking lyrics or no lyrics. You listened. Then in '81, MTV came. So nobody listened to albums no more. They were just watching videos. So it became a different dynamic. Again, I was going off on Nick the other night about the cloth we were raised. We were raised under a different cloth up here. It was a certain time, and people at home were going, what the fuck are you talking? Listen, it was a different cloth, okay? And it was the cloth of listening and do me a favor. Keep your mouth shut. That was the cloth I grew up in. Don't deviate from that. Keep your mouth shut. This is no gangster shit. This was just common shit. Keep your mouth shut. All right? Listen, and we didn't. We went out into the world as teenagers and couldn't wait to hear something to tell somebody, me included. And then it takes a couple times. Then the first time it dawned on me was my mother had died, and there was a guy at Rendell Lumber that bought gold. I ain't going to say his name. He was on the kinky side. And I loved him to death. And he used to give me a job. I told you, Lee. He used to pay me $20 an hour to sit and watch his wall because he built walls for a living. And he didn't need me to watch the wall. He just was friends with somebody that told him to give him work. And this guy would always make me watch the wall.
For how long?
3 hours. He would drop me off at 7. I'd stay there until 10. There was no phone then. There was nothing. Nobody was going to sit with me. They'd be missing a party. So I just sat there by myself because I knew $60 was $60. I was maybe a freshman in high school. And I knew the people I was dealing with, so they told me to watch a wall. And I watched the wall, okay? And I never repeated it to nobody. People go like, where were you? I was babysitting my brother. I got no brother. You know what I'm saying? I got no brother. But I would watch this wall. And then, 3 months, 3 months
What were
later.
you looking for? Were you guarding the wall?
He just told me to sit there and watch the wall. And that's what I did. I would watch the wall grow. Like every 3 minutes, there was a little light from the street. There were people who lived down the corner. He built the wall for somebody, Lee. And he didn't want kids jumping on the wall or whatever. So he put me in charge of nobody touching the fucking wall.
Gotcha.
All right. And then something happened one night where we were talking, and it was a Friday. And I got off of work at 5, and him and I were talking about a gold desk. It was slow. It was a lumber yard, but he had where they buy gold in the back. This is 78. Gold was $800 an ounce, and people were losing their mind. Today, it's $3,200 an ounce. It's fucking amazing. And you know how much gold I sold at $800 that I stole? I wish I had 2 pencils that were gold. I'd stick them both into my eyeballs right now, okay? Oh, right now somebody's laughing at me. I remember one night something happened. And we were talking about something. It was a Friday. And we were talking about something. And he knew somebody, and he said something to me. He said, don't go down there on a Friday night. We're just talking about somewhere. And I can't remember the university in Georgia where you got Quaaludes up there by Kennedy Boulevard? It was down the block from Sears Roebuck. It's something now, but in the 70, 72, 73, 82, it was called the University Inn. It was a bar with a door guy on the outside, and you went in there and whatever. Well, we used to go down there and get Quaaludes. It was like trying to be 16 and getting beers. You had to go out there and call somebody, hey, can you see if Nick is inside? Then Nick would come out, and you go, Nick, give me a Quaalude. And he would go back in and ask for the Quaalude. Well, that particular night, we went down on a Friday. I remember who I was with and everything. And we had like $30 to buy like 10 Quaaludes, $40. And we went there, and I had the $40 in my pocket, and I was with some other guy. We were both sophomores. And I'll never forget that I asked the doorman, is whatever in there? And he goes, no, he's not here tonight. And I'm like getting into the argument with the guy about that he is here. I had like a half a vodka in me. All of a sudden, I'm a tough guy. And within fucking 3 minutes, the place got swarmed with fucking cops.
Jesus.
Right? And I'm thinking, holy shit, they called the cops on me. Nah, it was like Union City Police was swarming the place for drugs. They were serving a warrant for fucking drugs. Every Union City cop in the world was there, and they fucking pulled me aside. Me and this other kid who doesn't live in North Bergen no more, but he's still alive. And they asked us, identification, what are you doing here? We were like, we're looking, we met a girl. No, you didn't. They asked us how much money we had. Thank God we had nothing on us. Thank God that guy wasn't there. I mean, it was night, bro. We were fucking 16. You know what I'm saying? They were going to fucking take us to North Bergen Court and get ripped up 2 weeks later. That's the way it worked back then. But it doesn't matter. I'll never forget a week later being at the lumber yard and he was there and he goes, one of my friends told me you were at the University Inn and that they got raided. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, what did I tell you that Friday? Not to go down there. I go, but you didn't say they were going to get ready. He goes, I wasn't supposed to tell you we were going to get ready. You didn't listen to me. I told you not to go down there. And that always fucked with me from that time. That always fucked with me. And I was maybe 16, that I hadn't paid attention because that's the way I was raised. I didn't read through the lines. They would tell you, the people I grew up with, my mom and stepdad, they would go, hey, don't go over there. And then 3 weeks later, something bad would happen over there. And you go, oh, I understood why. I don't have to tell you why. Why make you an accessory to a felony? I'm just telling you, don't fucking go over there no more. You see him on the street, cross the street. He's a rat, you know. That's the way my parents were with me. They tell me this shit in case they want to come talk to me about something. So it's pretty interesting. And then I got locked up. And they got drilled into me.
Listening?
That I didn't listen to the people that were trying to tell me why I got locked up. I didn't get locked up for fucking getting involved in that drug thing. I got locked up for not claiming responsibility. And I didn't listen to them. And I didn't learn till after the fact what these people were even talking about. They kept talking about claiming responsibility. Where I came from, you don't know nothing. Do you follow what I'm saying to you? So where I came from, Joey, the guy slipped and fell in front of you. There's 3 witnesses who said you pushed him on the train tracks. I'm telling you, he fell. They didn't want to hear that. They wanted to hear, I fucked up. And I didn't know how to do that. And then I learned when I got locked up. But the test that fucked me up the most about listening was like one of the counselors was just talking to me one day. And they were just, you know, they said there's no rehabilitation in prison. And there really isn't. But there's always a couple of good people in there that talk to you, you know. And we were just talking about listening. How important it is to really fucking listen. When I was a kid, what was my favorite show? The Honeymooners and the Odd Couple. One of my favorite one of my favorite fucking episodes of the Odd Couple is when that big football player from the 70s was on there. Deacon Jones. That motherfucker was an animal. He did an episode with Oscar, and at the end, Oscar goes, Deacon, why don't you talk much? And he goes, because if you speak, you have to listen. What's that, the Indian authorities?
No, it was my mom.
Okay. She doing all right?
Yeah, she's good.
So it's really weird that and now, especially now, you can't get nobody. I can see it with my daughter. I'm watching it hatch, and I'm not mad at her for it. This is what our senses, there's no more radio.
Nothing. Oh, yeah, not really.
So that's not a sense that's heightened no more. It's the eyeballs and fucking whatever else tingles in their body when they go through reels or whatever the fuck they do, you know.
Have you tried to like teach Mercy how to listen? Like, I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just saying, like, is it something as a parent?
It's something that you have to fall a couple times and then you put together. When somebody tells you to listen, you're like, what is this fucking jerk off talking about? I listen all day. I listen to farts. I listen to birds. I listen to this idiot, you know, trying to fucking race a jig rig up the corner, you know.
I don't even know if I want to know what a jig rig is, to be honest with you.
Some fucking old Jap car.
Okay.
They deliver Chinese food. And they build the car as it goes. This week I'm getting a muffler. So for 2 weeks I got to hear noise, you know. That's the gift of that. So you don't, you always tell people that. What the fuck is he talking about? He's an asshole. I listen to everything. Yeah, we do listen to everything, but we really don't listen. And when you focus on listening, it's pretty fucking, you love it. Once, like when you go to the doctor's office, I keep the phone away and I just listen. Anywhere I go, I'll keep the phone out of there as much as I can to listen to what the fuck is going on, and it's superb. It's superb.
It really, when you don't have your phone, like it really shows you like I don't know. I feel like so much more involved. Like it's amazing. All I can think about when you're talking about this is like I want to get like I want to throw this thing in the fire.
We all do.
I hate it.
We just don't have the balls to. This is the girlfriend that fucking lies, cheats on you, steals from you. But when she does deliver, she puts her long tongue up your asshole and blows grapes in it. You know,
I'm not saying
how you gonna get rid of that? You know what I'm saying?
You're only so strong.
You want to fuck 10 dudes? Go ahead. Just come back on Monday and stick that long tongue up my asshole and pick the raisins out. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's what an iPhone is to you. Oh my God. I feel like you have one woman in mind too with that.
You gotta build this scenario from time to time so people understand what the fuck we're getting at here.
A scenario for why you hate phones is getting your asshole tongued?
No, I'm just saying that it's not that. Listen, man, you want to throw away your phone. We all fucking know that 70% of the shit on there we don't need to see, okay?
No.
It's repetitive. All I get fucking emails from Ozempic. That's all. Get your car fixed. Bank of America, we got a loan for you.
Do you read your junk mail? Why do you read your junk email?
Payment declined. 24 hours left. Claim your super anti-spyware discount. Do I look like a spy to you? I mean, what? You know, this is the shit I get. This is my regular email. I get business. That's the book company. That's CAA. There's 3 emails. There was a time when I opened up and I had 22 emails. Nobody even emails no more. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you get annoyed by emails. Now
Now,
but you want business emails.
Now you got fucking, look at fucking CVS showed up heavy.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Your love for, let's see the coupons you got.
Listen, the text message from CVS makes my dick hard. It's always good news. Well, how much money? How much money they're fucking saving me a month or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I love CVS. Love it. Love it.
Do you have a specific one you like the best?
The one by my house. I ain't going to disclose it.
Right, no.
Because then I'll have a bunch of lurkers down there.
But why do you like that CVS?
Because I could feed the cats in the back.
Nice.
There's a head shop down the corner where I go get in the same complex. So you have CVS. You got no food in there. They're supposed to have this and that. I never even stopped to get shit in there. But they have a head shop, and it's not bad.
Right.
Just don't listen to the owner. Last time I went in there with a friend, my friend said when he came out, the guy had rings around his nose, and he wouldn't shut up about Jupiter or some shit. Yeah, the kid tried to sell me, you got to get these synthetic mushrooms, man. You're going to love them. I ate the whole fuck. He goes, only eat a half. I ate the whole fucking thing, and nothing happened. Nothing. They were duds.
And this is why you like the CVS, though.
I like that.
Being around that.
No. There's a couple things in that CVS that are very interesting. There's a bunch of, for 5 fucking years that I've lived here, there's a family of black and white cats back there. I don't know how they've stayed alive right there at that fucking highway. I don't know how they've done it. But I've watched them grow from the kitten to, then the kitten got older, then she got fucked. Then she had a kitten, then the mother got hit by a car. It's been like, and they're all black and white, and they all wait for you. If you go to CVS around 9:30, when you pull up, they're waiting for you by the post.
Right.
They wait by the post. I go in, I get something, and I bring a little can of fucking cat food. I open it up, and they'll let you get like 4 feet close. They know me by now. But then I take the ride around the building, and I see how many people are in the hookah house behind CVS. And then I pop out and I shoot down. And if I need easy widers or a couple lighters, I go in that place and I get it. It's one-stop shopping for Uncle Joey.
Why are you checking into how many people are at the whorehouse?
I want to see what's cracking in my community. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like write it down or like?
No, what am I, a fucking sleuth? I just take a ride to see how many guys are getting their pencils sucked on a Tuesday night. That's good. When you're trying to figure out what's going on with the economy, man.
How's it doing?
Huh?
How's like the whorehouse doing right now?
You know, come see, come saw. Friday nights they're packed like any other fucking dump. But during the week they're sluggers. I don't even know what they got in there. I was gonna go in there like with a phony mustache and see what kind of chicks they had.
Would that be the only part of your disguise, or would it just be you with a mustache? Because
I got a long jacket,
yeah,
and
we
a
gotta hide
mustache,
you a little bit.
and a baseball hat. I got like a long fucking nice jacket that I wore to a premiere. I wore it last New Year's. And that was it. I paid for this jacket 8 years ago, 10 years ago.
That's all you used.
12 years ago, and I've used it 3 times.
Fuck.
When I took it to the dry cleaner, I left it there for 6 months. I'm surprised the little Chinese guy still had it. I had to send my wife in there to get it. I dropped it off after New Year's and fucking, I didn't pick it. He asked my wife, where is he? In the hospital. And that was it. The guy's like, oh, tell him to get well. I haven't been in there in months. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
I forgot how to pick up dry cleaning. It used to be a part of you every day when you got suits and shit.
I love leaving stuff there.
Where, the dry cleaner?
Yeah, do you know where it is? It's always
and then
nice.
they call you like 10 times. But see, these dry cleaners suck.
Right.
First of all, you got no Chinese people running things.
Really?
That's the biggest dog. They used to, George, tell these motherfuckers, you went with your laundry to a Chinese joint. When you picked it up on Friday, your underwear were ironed with a crease in it, with starch. White shirts, you know how like white t-shirts, you wash them, and you got like, what the fuck? Dog, your white shirts lasted for 10 years because they starched those collars tight and shit. Tight and shit. Your little tidy whities, shit. When you took them off at night, they stood in the corner waiting for you the next day. It was like a little helmet for a retard if you turned it up. If you turned it upside down. Your underwear, you would just take them off at night, dog, and they sat there like a little retard helmet or a pair of underwear or a little dog. You could just turn them around, put like a light bulb in there, and you could be like a Martian and shit. Those underwear stayed tight for like 2 days. By Sunday, they got some whip to them, some fucking ass, because they were so tight that the cotton wouldn't even go up your asshole. So you wouldn't have a filter and you would never get skid marks.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it was uncomfortable. But let me tell you something. You got 3 days out of a pair of underwear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, that's a nightmare.
No, not these. Because they were tight, so they didn't creep. If you have underwear on for 2 days,
right,
the creep comes up your ass, and eventually you're going to get a skid mark on there.
Dude,
or 2. We all get skid marks.
I change underwear like at least once a day.
Oh, please. I know that. Look at
No, it's not good.
You have a little hand to extend to wipe your ass yet? Like
I needed it when I was that big. When I was that big, I was
huge. That's our next invention.
It's not an invention. It
and
exists.
we advertise in the obesity times like a fucking stick to wipe your ass when you get too big. You ever see somebody that's so big and you're like, you know what? I ain't no math major. But geographically, whatever the fuck
not possible.
Circles, all that 3.14.
Circles?
Yeah, by circumference, there's no way her arms are reaching. There was a woman I used to look at all the time in Seattle, and I go, there's no way she could wipe her ass. Unless she goes deep between the legs and pulls like the frog, that's when you wipe from the... But what if her arm gets stuck and she throws it back out? That's a fucking nightmare too, you know what I'm saying?
Did you call it the frog?
Yeah.
When I was that big, I needed to I would stand up.
I'm still laughing about the retard helmet.
We should have a counter on the screen how many times you say retard.
Oh, who cares at this point? What do you want from me? I'm 62. I'm not going to change at this point. It's no disrespect to no retarded kids. I'm not here to disrespect people or insult people. I'm just making a point.
I can't imagine. I do miss that.
What?
Getting my laundry done at the laundromat, just dropping it off. But I never had Asian.
Don't do nothing. They just spray like Febreze on it and give it back.
They ruin it a lot.
Yeah, they ruin it. They forget. They forgot the whole. That's an art. That's an art. There's some things that people will not let go, that I've learned to let go. It's been difficult. That whole lifestyle we had, that's an art. Chan's Dragon Inn, that was an art. I don't care who decide, it's like the Yankees. That's a work of art back then. They all went, we both were cheering for Don Mattingly. He's still out there, 100 years old with his little glasses on. We cheered for him. Why? Because he was part of this weird thing that'll never happen again. These things will never happen again. How many times you go and you eat at a place for 4 or 5 years, and then you move away, and you move away for 2 years, you come back, you go to that place, and you're like, it ain't the same.
That sucks.
It's like anything else, So, what do you want from me? I'm just trying to put the pieces together here on a fucking Tuesday morning. That's
I
it.
love you.
I got problems just like everybody else. You understand me? I got a bump foot. I got everything. I got
What
a
happened to
limp
your
node.
foot?
Nothing. I got nothing wrong with my foot. I got a limp node, but it's gonna fuck up my right foot. So
What the fuck is a lymph node?
it's I don't know. What I look like a fucking Professor Sinai? All I know is I got a lymph node around my groin area, so I gotta go take a little fucking ink test or some shit. I don't have to put no ink in my dick. Thank God. In the hospital, they told me they were gonna put a catheter in my dick for it to drain.
Oh, that's my nightmare.
Oh, but I've been pissing like a motherfucker because now I learned how to piss.
What?
The lady told me today, she goes, don't hold your piss. Like I was just walking down the stairs, I had to piss, I took my dick out. I'm not holding back no more. So if you step on something wet, it's my piss. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm 62 years old. I'm an old man. I got problems. I don't hear so good, so I'm dying. You know what I'm saying?
What does hearing have to do with pissing?
Because the same shit.
Okay.
I don't fucking know, guys. I don't know. It's just
You feeling okay?
I'm feeling tip-top, Magoo. Honest to God. God bless everybody. Thank you for your support. I feel great. You know, I got to pee, guys. I can't sit here for 20 minutes and hold it in and then get upset. Something happened to my system years ago. You know, hiding from the cops, you can't pee. You got to lock yourself under the door and shit under the bed. Shit like that. Who the fuck knows anymore?
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting how, I don't know if I miss it, but I know we're going to be in the years to come, like my daughter, they just don't listen.
Why? I mean, it's too bad because I understand from their viewpoint. Like if I had a phone at that age, why would I just listen to something?
I didn't listen either.
But you
I
did
can't
comedy albums you listened to. Like that's how I got into. That's why I love, honestly. And I'm nowhere near. And I'm not saying I'm doing anything.
Completely, I'm talking about listening to a comedy album and listening to what people are trying to tell you.
Okay,
Two different fucking things.
gotcha.
There's a certain age we hit that we think we're fucking know-it-alls. We think we're know-it-alls. We all are. We all have this fucking delusion. We all know more than everybody. It starts at like 12 and a half. The first time we jerk off and something comes out, forget about it. That's it. I'm running things from now. You can't even get up in the morning to hold a job. What the fuck are you running? Right. But in our mind, we're running things. We got music on. You know, we think like we're paying bills and shit. I didn't want sugar pops. You know what I'm saying? I wanted cornflakes in this motherfucker. Bam. And then you get the right hook. It's something that I'm looking at now. You know, I tell you that you look at yourself and all your fucking flaws and you try to have your kids not have those flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Or even the people around you. Like even with comedy, I tell people, listen, if you got these little flaws as a comic, get rid of them. Because there's nowhere for those flaws. You know, like everything has that. You know, I wanted to be a chef.
Okay.
I love food. What episode of this shit or what conversation do we have that we don't come up with food somewhere? I love food. I could have made $1 million right now as a TV chef. As a chef, I would have started at Rudy's or something with no teeth. Right now, I would have been fucking better than those fucking idiots because I would have hit you with the Italian flavor, the Hudson County flavor, the Cuban flavor, and everything I learned all over the country, all the prisons, the county jails. Forget about it. Okay? But at the same time, I never got into cooking. Why? Because I knew if I cut myself, you know, I get raped in the kitchen. It's all over.
What?
I wake up and the head chef is banging me with sushi. You know.
They're both doing it?
What?
You think that's what happens when you pass out in the kitchen?
From my world, yeah. You wake up with a funny taste in your mouth.
Oh, my God.
Right? Girls fucking take people to court all day long about that. They pass out and they wake up and their world changed. I don't know what happened. My bra was sticky. You know, yeah, you passed out at the fucking bar. What do you think with a bunch of animals? What do you think is going to happen? Even though it's not, you can't do that, but people are still going to try that shit. So in my world, I always was very, dog, I fucking passed out in a jail cell. Like I refused to pass out in a jail cell in front of 16 guys. And finally, when the jail cell was empty, I'm like, ooh, that was close. And I'm sitting there with the cotton ball in my arm, and I'm like, let me take this motherfucker out. And I took my arm down and took the cotton ball. It was just a dot of blood. Boom, I fell, I fainted. So I was always petrified of fainting in public. Like, that's my biggest fear. Like Friday, I went to jiu-jitsu, and I'm walking out, And 11:30, the fucking Mexican wants to mop now. Where's ice when you need him? Where the fucking ice when you need him? It's 11:45. This Mexican wants to mop now.
Why can't he mop now?
I got my Nikes. They're like fucking flip-flops, right? On like, there's a certain ceramic tile. It's like ice skate with these fucking things. Those kids in China got to put some anti-skid fucking things on here. Or some, oh my God, I fucking just went. And I held on and I banged my head on my head still hurts. I've been walking around like Ace Frehley for 3 fucking days, thinking when this is going to end. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
So you still
let's go.
what? Go ahead.
Let's go to a quick break. We got to talk to you about a couple things. We'll be right back, Jack. What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here. Ever since I've been getting out of the hospital, I started on my myoma treatment again. Listen, if you've been struggling with your weight, your energy, or your hormone levels, it's time to take better care of yourself and your gut, like I did. Bioma makes it easy. It's a gut supplement that has prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. All 3 of them, baby. You get your microbiome acting like it should. Just take 2 capsules before breakfast, and you're good to go the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna listen. Give it a couple days. You're gonna feel great about yourself. You're gonna feel a little lighter, and you're gonna feel a little bit healthier. Bioma helps calm your brain fog, anxiety, and those mood swings. Your gut will be better, and your life will be a lot better. It's a win all around. Listen what we're going to do here on the church, okay? Take 15% off your Bioma order. To get started, just click the link to our show notes and press in code Joey, Joey. Boom. That's code Joey for 15% off your order when you click in the link in our show notes. What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here. Listen, Halloween is over, and this is the time of the year for the real tricky from Savages. You want to walk in the room dick first, correct? With your balls sticking out of your pants, people looking at you like, what's this guy up to? You want that? You got to make an impression with Blue Chew. You're like, Joey, what's Blue Chew? Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. Yeah! Make your crotch stronger, harder, and longer lasting. Like someone gave you downstairs a pep talk and a gym membership and many other things. You understand me? Listen, I'm an old man. When I need that voodoo stick to get up, I pop a little Blue Chew. That motherfucker was vibrating the other night. When was the last time your dick went from up to down? I even called my wife. Look at this fucking savage. You better jump on it before it starts vibrating. That's Blue Chew. Give her the book club something to talk about. You know when you lay it down, they're talking about how it gets up. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little Blue Chew, okay? Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And since it's Tuesday, it's the first Tuesday in November, I got a special deal for all our family members. As always, we're going to give you your first month of Blue Chew for free. That's like giving you a fucking pass to Sling Dick with a membership card with a picture of your balls on it. You understand me? Just use promo code Joey at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time with that. Listen, that little dick of yours will put that motherfucker to work, Jack. I don't care if it's 1, 2 inches, a half inch. It doesn't matter with Blue Chew. You become a fucking animal. You understand me? So head to BlueChew.com for details and safety and info. Like when your dick gets hard, don't hit it with a hammer. That's Blue Chew, cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? We're back! What's up, beautiful people? You know what I love about this time of the year? This is the time of the year where you got to fucking rock and roll. You got to rock and roll. This is it. You want to start 2026 on the right foot, and you want to fucking barrel through this motherfucker. You ain't got time to worry about Bad Bunny. See? Bad Bunny all went away. That's it. What happened? They shot 3 more people, and Bad Bunny disappeared. That's it. Nobody cares about Bad Bunny. Nobody cares about Cracker Barrel. And nobody's talking about the Epsteins no more. You see how life, everybody goes their own way. And you live. You survive. It's fucking crazy that while you're going through it, you don't think, why are you looking at me like I got fucking the Malouk? You know?
I'm just trying to figure out how you're going to, like, what this means.
The other day, I'm sitting there, and I'm watching my daughter play softball. Whatever. I'm watching her. I'm watching the girls from her team bat. I'm watching them in the dugout. I'm watching the girls on the other team, how they're acting, watching the field. I'm looking at the trees. And I said something to George before he came. Seriously, man.
You had a lot of experience from watching the wall.
I'm sitting there. Stupido. I'm sitting there and I'm watching this game, And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. This is as good as it gets. Like in my world, like for you right now, you're like, Joey, me going to this on a Tuesday, I understand. Everybody has their own fucking personal whatever. But for me, that's as good as it gets, And I'm like, what the fuck? When they were sentencing me, after they sentenced me and they threw me in the cell and I had to wait, that was like maybe the darkest 2 hours of my life. It was so dark that I passed out. Even after I snorted a line of coke that would have killed the mule, it was still in the suit jacket. I didn't even know. I put my hand in my jacket and there was a coke. I'm like, God damn, that's where it went. I lost that coke rock like 2 weeks before. I crushed it up, did a line by the back, because they had cameras in there in those days. So I had to do a line of coke by the fucking toilet. I did the whole thing, threw the paperwork, and I sat there, and I remember it was okay for about 8 minutes, and then I just get into a state of depression. And then I woke up when they woke me up going, Joey, we got you a cell and some clothes you have to change, and they're going to shake you down, all that shit. But anyway, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about when I was sitting there. Like, I never saw this. Like, I was in such a dark place that I never saw this. Like, I never saw this baseball diamond. I never saw myself having a daughter. I never saw myself doing anything. Here I was in the cell looking at 4 years, thinking I had to do the 4 years, thinking that my life was over, thinking that when I get out of jail, this girl would be gone, just thinking 1,000 things. I never thought about the flip side of what could happen, and it's fucking bothered me for a couple minutes. And I'm like, well, okay, so what if the guard came into the cell and I go, hey, can I talk to you about something? I want to talk to you about my personal feelings. Even though I'm feeling kind of fucking down, in 20 years, I'm going to have a daughter and I'm going to be at a softball game and I'm going to, make mortgage payments and fucking, I'm going to be a decent American. And this guy's like, yeah, you keep saying that to yourself. As a matter of fact, let's take you down to psych. They might want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you would never think that. What I'm trying to say is, in your darkest moment, you don't even see what you could become. Or like people always go, well, I love when people say, when you give blood, just think of a happy time. Okay. When I got ice cream with my daughter, how happy is that? It cost me $18. You know what I'm saying? I went to Carvel last week, 3 Sundays, like $30. I'm like, what the fuck happened here? This was happy. I was happy.
I show this image of you yelling this at a poor Carvel cashier.
No, I'm just saying that people always say, you have to to lower your blood pressure. Like when my blood pressure was high in the hospital, they're like, okay, let's take a breather. We want you to go somewhere where you're happy. And then they would ask you, like, what's your happy point? You're like, let me tell you something right now. All I see, my happy point is me laying naked. And right there, you got to stop because they're like, where's this going? You know where this is going. I got 3 Chinese chicks from the Janet Jackson video, If, jumping up and down on my face. You know what I'm saying? And one of them's got her toe in my nose so I could smell a little Chinese toe deep in the crevice of my nose. I don't fucking know.
It sounds like you've thought about it before.
Oh, yeah. I think about a lot of things.
Holy shit. And who are you telling this to?
Like anybody who comes in to talk to you when you get locked up. A bunch of people usually come in, are you holding up? Okay, yeah, I'm a tough guy. I'm fine. But no, you're not really a tough guy. And I'm not just talking about that. Like I'm in the hospital for 4 fucking days. By the second day, your blood pressure's still up. And you're thinking about some weird shit. And at that time, I did think about other shit. I said, you know what? This is nothing compared to what I've been through already. A little blood pressure. This ain't nothing. This is just a fucking minute in time. I'm not going nowhere. So I looked at it like a positive way. But it's so weird how some things you look at positive and some things you look at, you're like, who knows what's going to happen? No. You got to see it. Like, I didn't see none of that shit. And I'm still pissed. Like, again, this is the type of podcast, if you're listening and if you're young, you're like, what the fuck is Joey talking about? This goes back to listening. This goes back to listening. Dog, I'm so fucking high. I have confused even myself. You know what I'm saying?
Those are good. But are you talking about like listening to when you're younger of like taking care of yourself? Because since I've known you've been taking care.
No, listening to like when you do go to somewhere and they like, think of sometimes when you were happy. I don't know all the situations, maybe, whatever. But people go, think of the time when you were happy. And you really by the time you get stressed out thinking. Like I'm stressed out just thinking about when I was happy.
Right. It's hard to think about a time to be
now
purely
I can tell you
happy.
when I was, and I can tell you generic answers. The birth of my daughter, I was behind a curtain, scared I was going to pass out from all the blood and watching my wife's snatch blow up. I don't need to watch that shit. And somebody shot it with a double barrel shotgun. There's blood everywhere. Looks like Kennedy's head. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like it was really tough on you.
You know what?
It sounds like it was really tough on you.
Yeah, it was tough on me. And then I went on Google and they scared the shit out of me about pregnancy and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I'll never forget, dog, the first time I was married, my wife was pregnant. George came to the wedding. He was the best man, and fucking George left by that time. And the baby was born in February. And the plan was there was a Boulder Hospital, and then there was a hospital across the street called like the birthing center where women let their hair pits grow and they have sandals and they do yoga before you're pregnant and they mediate, they fucking, meditate. It's all going to be fine. No drugs. It's all natural. And I remember her water broke and, we took the fucking car over there. And when I got there, they all came out with bongs and hit the drums. The energy of the mountains will heal you. And meanwhile, she's dilating,
Oh my God.
And fucking they're yelling and screaming. And women are like, what's going on? They're like, breathe, breathe. And what's that class you go to? Lamaze. That's a waste of time. That's just it's 8 weeks of torture. Just take the highest dose edible and put Visine in your eyes and look straight ahead and nod when they talk to you.
Wait, when you're pregnant?
No, when they're pregnant.
Oh,
you have
the
to
guy
go
goes.
Trust me, you'll be at all of them with a notepad. She's going to make you write everything down.
You're supposed to.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to be a half a fag. Those are the nights you have shows out of town. In fact, you just got a European tour.
Okay.
And it's every Thursday. You got to fly out. What time is it? 6? Oh my God, I can't. I'm going to miss my child. Listen, it don't work. Let them go with the
mom. What do you mean it doesn't work?
It don't work.
Doesn't everyone do it?
Yeah, everyone does it because they don't know. They're fucking idiots. See if they go back the second time. They go to fucking someplace and eat chicken sticks. They don't go to Lamaze the second time.
Chicken sticks?
The mothers get fat and they get ready for fucking the bomb to drop because they know what they're going to go through already. You're not going to use any of that shit. It's like learning karate as a kid. You learn 8 years of karate, you get beat up in the 8th grade, you didn't even use the karate. How do I know? Because it happened to me, all right? I thought I was a master and shit. Then they got me, boom, I went down. No more karate. That was it. I got my $35 a month back.
So what do you mean? They don't use it when they're giving birth?
What?
They don't actually use like the breathing stuff during birth?
Not a fucking thing.
What happens?
They're yelling, motherfucker, I hate Jews. Why did you come into my life? I can't take the pain. Give me more. Give me more. Is that the baby? Breathe. And you're like, breathe, breathe. There's like words they give you, like trigger words. Well, not then, but then they had like words you use to calm everybody down. That shit goes out the window. It's like when you come early and you go online and you learn the course on how to fucking take 8 minutes to come. You know,
There's a course.
yeah, you practice it for like 8 months. Like, oh yeah,
8 months.
it's like when you whack off and it lasts you in the shower, right? And all of a sudden you're in there 22 minutes. You're like, wait till I got a piece of pussy this weekend. And then you go to the house, you take your undies off, and there it is. Your jizz is on your foot and on the underwear. You're like, what happened? What happened to my jizz cardio here?
And you always have. That's why I'm always so like. You have stories about like all that crazy shit, like. But oh my god.
About what?
I don't know, dude.
No, we're just talking about facts here. Like we mentally put all this shit. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Like at 62, I'm telling you, none of this shit matters, guys. If I would have told everybody in my life to go fuck themselves, I would have been a lot better off from day one.
Everybody.
No, but it's, the idea I'm sitting there going, man, I pandered for a lot of years, and I wish I didn't but you have to. You're learning. And it's not that I pandered, but I listened. And when I'm looking at these people, I'm like, maybe they know what they're talking about. You're like, they don't. I learned more fucking selling nickel bags at North Bergen High than I did,
I can see that, and I feel like I'm pandering, right? It's not a good feeling when you're not really getting booked yet, like, or when you're starting to. I don't know, like you do whatever you'll do too much. Like listen, like I don't know, it doesn't feel good to feel like you have no power, and it's cool to listen to you talk now and be like, oh, I have all the power.
I never had any power, Lee.
You don't think so?
I'm thinking about a scenario. I'm 96 and a half. I'm doing comedy 5.5 years. I'm pretty good up in Seattle. I'm a pretty good feature act. I'm dirty. But you know what? I was a hustler. At least I was going somewhere. At least I thought I was going somewhere. And I had a few incidents with bookers, which is always going to happen. If there's 5 bookers, you're not going to get along with all of them.
Right, no.
Unless you pander to all of them.
Right.
And if you're going to go against the grain, you better have a reason when they come at you already planned. I.e., what's the biggest problem you have with edgy comics? They can't get booked because they're too edgy. Okay? So they give up. Do you follow what I'm saying? Like it's not.
It's definitely harder.
It's very hard.
Depending on the shows.
It's very hard, but you don't quit. You create your own market. And freaks meet freaks.
Yeah, there's definitely dirtier shows.
Freaks meet freaks. When you declare you're not like everybody else, which everybody falls into a different category. Some guys want to jump up and down. Some guys want to do magic. Some guys want to work spotless clean. Listen, if you can make a fucking living and feed your kids, I don't give a fuck. If you get on stage and blow lightning. Remember that thing in the Little Rascals when they shot Yum Yum Eat 'em Up? Roman candles. If you shoot 3 Roman candles out of your ass, charge $25 and sell out the garden, who am I to argue with you? I'm up there trying to be witty. Well, my daughter's 12, and you're up there. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. You play a national anthem. You fucking come out with a red tie like our friend there. You know what I'm saying? You fucking bend over.
Why are you bending over?
Yeah, because you have to bend over to stick the bottle rocket out your ass. You have a Chinese guy come out, shh, bah, and all of a sudden the little Chinese guy comes out and plays techno for 20 minutes while they stitch up your one ass cheek and they put fucking calamine lotion on the other cheek from the burns. Yeah. And then you go back out there and you stick another thing. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just fucking, it's a joke.
Right, I get you.
But whatever the fuck you do, I can't, like, there's people that go, well, he's a hack, or if he's getting paid, he's doing something right. He's talking somebody. It's like the pitcher that got beat up by the guy who threw 2 home runs in a row. The second night, the third night, he came out. Dog, he went from being, he threw one, bah! And then he threw another pitch, bah! It was 1 for each eye. Bro, he went looking from 28 to looking like me. He had bags down here. The whole series. Like, I don't even know where I was going with this. I was just remembering the World Series. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about here?
I don't remember.
No, but I'm just saying that as a comic,
Oh,
bro, you're always so. Anyway, I had beef with this particular lady.
a booker.
She defeated me. So basically, at that time, I had the Comedy Underground, which is a great club to be a part of. I had Giggles, which was the pilot that was in Vietnam. Again, here's a guy that didn't want you to work unless you were spotless clean. I was there every other week, dog, picking up $4.50 because then when he come in the room, I'd work clean. When you step out of the room, I'd go back into being a magician of death. He never caught it. And then he confused me with other people. Who was up there saying fuck? You know, they would all point at somebody else. I swear to God, he would always go to the other comic. And the other comic wouldn't want to rap me out. He'd go, it wasn't me. And he'd come up to me, did you? No. All right, I'm going to watch you the second show. But he would park his car by the window outside. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Right.
I was in that club. I was in a club in Portland. Not really. It was like a B room. And I was in a club called the Volcano Lounge.
Ooh.
It was 3 hours from Seattle. It was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's where I met the chick with all the birthmarks on her back. When I went to hug her, I almost melted and fucking passed out. So fucking, there was this lady, guys. And every time I would call her, I'd say, my friend did this room, and they said they like comics like me. Now that room's all booked up till 1998. Okay, thank you. This went on for about 3 months. And finally I said, you know what? I know how to get around this lady. Instead of going over the bridge, I figured out how to go around her. And I did something that nobody would think of. I called her up and started asking her for guest sets. Now, there's no booker that's going to turn down a free set, especially when the guy, you know, was a little on the funny side. They like me because it's the West Coast. Anybody with an East Coast accent, they love. They don't know who I am. They think I'm Tony Danza. They think I'm Tony Soprano. Do you understand what I'm trying to? They relate all those people to that. He's from Jersey. He must know Tony Soprano or whatever. And that's fine. It gets him to bond with you. That's not my point. My point is that for 10 or 11 months, I made fucking sure, no matter what was going on in my life, I went down there every fucking Wednesday or Tuesday to do one of her rooms. Whether it cost me money in my pocket, it cost me an hour drive, I had to borrow a car. I made sure I was at one of her rooms every week. Because guess what? She wasn't going to beat me. I was going to beat her. I was going to get a lot farther in this than she was. And guess what, guys? As the fucking Lord is my witness, that was my attitude at the time. I'm going to get farther in this than she is. She's always going to be a booker in fucking Seattle. Never, ever anything bigger than that. I'm going to get farther than that. And then I got to LA and I fucked her up. But there were 3 or 4 instances like that with her. And in every comedy market, Lee, you're going to have that instance. And I want you to analyze the instance and go, okay, what does that club mean to me? When I first got to the store, I was very fortunate. I got in a month. But for 18 months, 2000, I saw people down there that could have got more traction by going to a different club. But in their mind, if they didn't perform at the Comedy Store, was the end-all, be-all. No, it isn't. Getting on stage is the end-all, be-all. Not you being here every night, waiting with your mouth open. I'll do 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a 10-second spot. I'll do it. 10 seconds. And I'm just exaggerating. But I don't ever want you to look like that. And in New York, you have so many places to go. Yeah, but Joey, listen, when you're with me, Josh, you get 200-300 people. When you're in the city, all you need is 5 to get the party started.
Oh, I love it.
When the 3 Jews showed up to see Jesus, it was 3 of them. Right? You need 3 people.
Shows for that.
A Jew needs 3 people. And also he's doing magic tricks. He's fucking shuffling cards. He's doing 3-card Monte. He's singing us. Who invented vaudeville? The Jews. They sing, they dance, they Jackson 5, they shuffle and jive.
But the problem is, dude, and this is what I've had to do more of recently is you have to hang out now.
Okay.
If you want to get in at any club, they have to know.
But the first assignment, which you always have done, I credit you for this. You have always gotten yours first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You got to get yours first. So I know that, oh, my God, such and such is performing at 8:30 at the Cellar. I might swing down there. No. Such and such ain't putting a dime in your fucking pocket.
Right. No, that's something because I remember right when I got here, I think I bought tickets to one of the clubs, and you're like, don't do that.
We don't do that. We don't do that. Every once in a while, somebody that we want to see, that maybe we watch him and we could get, you've seen some of his YouTube tapes. You ever, I know he has, you ever just go see a band that you heard of? And you kind of like, you heard 2 songs on independent radio, and you go down there and the place is only 280 people, and you get to see them raw when they're fucking starving, when they're all living in a van, and one of them's got BD, and the other one is getting chased by his mother for stealing the wedding band. You know, that's talent. 20 years from now, when they're fucking gazillionaires, they're like Guns N' Roses, you know. They got 28 people playing the songs. They're just out there fucking. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Guns N' Roses. I love Guns N' Roses. So that's where you feel. And I felt like that dog at the store. You're fucking ready to go up with the material of your life. And all of a sudden, somebody comes in and bumps your ass. You're like, God damn it. Or somebody comes in and does 3 or 4 fucking hours. I had my heart broken every week, once a week on demand. Whether it was fucking, whether it was acting, stand-up, a show that got pulled from me because the people found the tape of me that was dirty from Halloween 82 years ago. Shit like that.
They would cancel spawns?
Oh.
Because of a tape you put up? Really?
Dog, people find shit, man. People find shit. And next thing you know, you're canceled. Not canceled. They'll pull you out because a club owner told them you were dirty. You know, these club owners talk. Some of them are good friends. Maybe one is in Kansas City, but the other one's in Milwaukee. So they cross paths. So they talk about the comedians as they come through. It's the same market. They want to know what's going on. You know, so.
And it's crazy because, like, it's stuff like it's all jokes, and your fans know that, but for it to come out, it could look like it could look bad. Like, is that something you worry about?
Come out what?
I don't know. Like, if they took a joke out of context.
Listen, where we live today, we live in such a, I don't even know how to say the word without sound like an asshole. Flimsy flamsy. We're such this 1 week you love me, 1 week you don't. 1 week they love Kelsey, his girlfriend.
Swift.
What's her name?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. And then 2 weeks later, the Swifties are up in arms, which is bullshit. But it's always something. It's a life of balances. You're not always going to be the king. If not, everybody would do it forever. Right? So you have to go through that. So you as a person have to always be prepared for that. What are they going to come up with fucking next? We live in a society now that they could, bro. You know how we always goof around with kids in California putting weed together that's stronger than the shit? That next thing you know, your eyes are popping out of your head. In 2 years, you're going to be smoking 41% shit. There's 35% shit now that's stocked now at stores. That means in a year, you're going to be smoking 48% shit, which there's some of that shit too. Damn. I buy it every week, the gunpowder.
It's called gunpowder?
What these kids are going to do with AI. You're not going to be able to even walk down the street.
Why not?
Because I'm a young kid, and oh my God, that's Lee Syatt. I recognize him. He did Rogan one time with that other idiot Diaz. Let's tape him. And they just tape you walking, and all of a sudden you stop at a hot dog place, and you get a hot dog, and you fucking do all the right thing. You tip the guy, but you throw the wrapper in the garbage, and you walk away. 2 hours later, you're walking down Manhattan, and all of a sudden you're eating a fucking lizard. They put up a lizard meat, and the lizard's alive when they're boiling it, and they're going to stab it and put it on a bun. You know, This is a reality.
Dude, the reality is they don't even need to tape you doing it. I have that app. I put up a couple videos. Like,
oh yeah, you with the Jew
hat
hat on and shit in Philadelphia. Stop! Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
But I didn't have footage of that. I just typed in Lee Syatt eats a cheesesteak and is a Jew.
I saw that. I had to call my therapist at BetterHelp right off the bat.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you got a couple other things to talk about.
Yeah, I got a lot of problems. I got a lot of fucking problems. But I ain't got no pilgrim suit dressed as a Jew.
Yeah, me either.
That's embarrassing.
You think I have that in my closet?
Yeah, but you put it on. Nobody has it in their closet. But if the guy puts his dick in your ass, there you are. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Me neither. Doesn't matter. You know, we're living in a society right now that you could go on stage, say some shit, and people are going to post it up. And you know what? Listen. And I was speaking to one of our old dear friends today from L.A., right outside. I was waiting for a parking spot, but I wasn't. I just want to remember it was his birthday. Plus, it's our friend's death anniversary. And Charles Bronson died today, too, I think. So,
damn.
I think. But we were talking, and he goes, I'm having a lot more fun doing stand-up. I go, so Simone, so the fuck am I. I go, why? Because I have no parameters anymore. The personal parameters and the personal boundaries I put on myself over the years that somebody's watching, that disappeared. There's no producer watching me in Morris Plains, New Jersey, and there's no producer going to be there on a Saturday night in D.C. at some casino. And I know this going in. For years, it was always in the back of your mind. Not as much on the road, but in your home clubs. You're not performing. We're always working on. So I was talking to Aaron Berg today, and he's like, so are you going to run your new hour? What new hour are you fucking talking about?
You don't go by hours, you go by bids.
There's no hour. I'm going to run because I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it. The Flyers back, Lee. It's wintertime. He's back. Oh, my God. Look at him. He's back. I recognize that motherfucker anywhere I see him.
If they come over to me,
he's going to go right into your hood and fucking go back to Manhattan with you, and then you'll see him. He's here, though. He's here, Lee. Let's see if he lands on me or you. That's the boy right there.
No,
he's excited to be back. Look at him.
It's Nick and George.
Look at him. He's going right to the... There he goes. Right to Johnny Hummus.
No, and he's gone.
No. Look, there he goes.
It's the same thing.
This is what I'm saying. He's waiting. He's going to go right over there in the garbage and sit there till you come. Then he's going to shoot right into your fucking little hood. Your Flyers back. Look at that. All right, motherfucker. You've been eating hummus again on that Indian stuff. Same difference. That Indian shit.
It's great.
Man.
I'm going to get you some Indian food.
So there's
some Indian food.
That's the thing. Right now you're in New York, Lee.
I am.
You're in New York City. You're trying to advance. So I understand when you get on stage with us on a Wednesday night at Lulu's House of whatever or the dojo, think about it. You have no weight on your shoulders. Think how different the bucket show would be if I did that at the Stand.
Yeah. I think it'd still be great.
Why? Because MTV might be there. The soap operas might be there. Somebody might be there.
You feel,
somebody wants to shoot a special. Somebody wants to do this. Somebody wants to do that. Think about it. When you do a show with me in Point Pleasant, ain't nobody going to come up to you afterward and go, oh, my God, we just have an idea for a TV show for CBS.
But why do you think
you and your pet fly are going to move into a resort in Montclair, New Jersey?
It's very nice.
He's circling you.
No, where is he?
He's circling you.
He's nowhere around here. You're just lying on the audio list. Where is he?
I know Lee's fly as soon as I see him.
Yeah, because you rip their wings off and keep them as an experiment.
I've been knowing that. What wings are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Flies are dead. I'm talking about your original fly in the office. That motherfucker took him 5 years to find you. He is so happy right now. He's been looking at the back of milk carts for fucking weeks. Looking for little Lee and shit.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, right now you're looking at that, and that's the difference that you have. And I've been there, but I didn't know I was doing it at the time. I've been there, but I didn't know I was doing it at the time.
Doing what?
What was I doing? I don't know. Was trying to do stand-up. Listen, when we were in California, doing stand-up in a bar in Boston on Tuesday is completely different than me pulling you down to Tripoli's show at the store on a Tuesday night, correct?
Oh, yeah.
You're playing for what? You're playing for keeps. You're not fucking around. In Boston, you go up, the worst thing that could happen is the club closes the following week after you bomb.
That was Hartford, but yeah.
But in L.A., what's the worst thing that could happen?
Career could be over, in theory.
It's a different stress level. It's so many things. For the first time in years, I feel it, Lee. And I saw it in you in Florida. That's the first time. Because, see, I think about all this shit. You think I'm goofing on you, that you're getting married. And, you know, I was thinking about what led up to that air. That's it. You weren't in New York. You weren't trying to fight your way into a contest. You weren't at the Luxor at midnight.
I feel like you guys probably bought a fucking.
So do you see what I'm saying to you? But I'm happy that came out because now you know that monster exists.
Right.
And now you'll use it more in New York and in other places. You have to pause and do all that. But in New York, you were rushing because you're trying to get the answer. You're trying to get them to like you. In Florida, you were just trying to be funny.
Okay, that's fair.
You didn't know this, but this is what the other wheels are doing in your head. Remember, you have your, listen, I'm no fucking Hannibal Lecter, but you got one side of your head that fucking likes to party and all this shit, but then the other side of the coconut is your Jew part. Either you got that or you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that makes you wake up in the morning and, you know, pimp out bitches and fucking...
I do pimping up, but Jesus Christ.
Netanyahu's a pimp before anything. He started out as a pimp in fucking.
He did?
Yeah, in Tel Aviv. You didn't know that? Netanyahu had bitches 30 years ago. He was an operative, but he also, hey, like the man says, pimping it ain't easy, but it sure is fun. But think about it. Like when I first moved here, I was having a hard time connecting jokes. The jokes were always there, but it's like me tapping you on the shoulder and going, hey, you know, 3 priests are sitting there, and that's the same thing. It's the connection that counts, and I had lost that. The pandemic, whatever the fuck made me lose that. I see you building that.
It was you just were out of practice for a little bit.
No. I know practice, and I know connection.
Okay.
I know when I used to do comedy after being sober for 5 or 6 nights, and I knew how it feel when I did an 8-ball the night before. The jokes were the same, but there was something missing. That connection was missing.
Again, I guess that's what you're talking about with me in Florida, because me opening, like, I think the difference when I open up for your crowds is I'm lucky enough that a lot of them like me already. And like, I've bombed in front of your crowds. I'm not saying I always do great. I've bombed in front of your crowds. But when I do well, it's a little bit easier. No. Thank you.
No, I'm just teasing.
No, I know. I had some good ones. But when it goes well, it's like and especially in front of that many people, it's like when it goes well, it's crazy.
You know, when I walk into jiu-jitsu class, there's a big thing up when I'm walking up the stairs and I'm huffing and puffing and I got to pee. There's always this big thing that says, battles are always won before they're fought. And I really, really think that's stand-up. I think that's 80% of things when you really break it down. But when it comes to stand-up, I really believe that. It starts, some days you could write all day, right? You're in front of the mirror, a little loving and chucking, your jokes are working, you're giggling, and I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anything could fucking trigger you, or I gotta stop saying the word trigger. It's a fag word.
No, but it's not a bad trigger because it does.
I don't know.
Things
it's not. The word isn't
life.
Trigger. It affects you. Something happens from.
I think meant
the stairs. Like I'm using. I can't use the dojo. I got to use somewhere. The comedy store. When you're in the back,
right.
They're announcing you.
Okay.
And there's those 2 curtains.
In the main room.
In the main room. The secret is to go through the first curtain, but always get stuck in the second curtain. So you get a laugh. You got stuck. It's like walking into a spider web, like from the Munsters. You see what I'm saying, dog? I was learning that shit back from the Munsters. You walk into a spider web, you always like hit it and go away and pick up a leg and throw a side kick. It's a spider, right?
That's so
Same
funny.
thing with the second stage, with the second curtain. But right there, when he says your name and you turn into the fucking audience, you either lose it or you go like a fucking animal. So let's go back to San Diego, La Jolla. You're here, Lee Swat, bam. Okay, I don't mean to redo it.
That's what it felt like.
I don't mean to redo it.
No, it's fine. It was true. And I wasn't ready for it.
And something must have happened to me. Hey, your shoelace is untied. What? And all of a sudden, you're up on stage eating a bag of dicks, thinking this is the tape that's going to get you into the Aspen Comedy Festival. You know, because I remember those days, too, when I had a month to make a tape.
A month?
To make an Aspen, and they wanted $35 for me to send with the tape. And that was the only thing that was holding me back. $15 more, I got a half a gram of Coke. That was a tough competition for me to enter.
Did you enter it?
I finally got a tape at a black club. It was horrible.
The tape or the club?
The club was great. But at that time, I had been doing comedy maybe 18 months, a year. Very unorthodox, very sloppy, still lost. And I got into a black club in Denver, Club Mix. His name was Koali or something like that. Great fucking kid. He used to always tell me, when you're ready, I'll get you a spot at the Comedy Store and all this shit. You almost there, Cuba. So I would go down there on Sundays after I dropped my daughter off. I would force myself to go to a black club on Sundays. And they only liked 2 white acts, me and the veterinarian. All the other white acts they would throw shit at. And you would do, oh my God, you would do.
What do you mean shit? Like, was it like bottles or like?
Spoons, fucking Jellos, whatever they had in their hands, they threw at you.
Was it an open mic?
No, it was a Sunday night show. But guess what? In those days, they would bring in headliners who probably made $1,000 a night. Guess who those headliners were when I was in the open mic section of it? Fucking T to the motherfucking K. Kirkland, D.L. Hughley, the guy who died from the Kings of Comedy.
Bernie Mac.
I met him in that room. I met Cedric the Entertainer.
That sounds like a fucking fun room.
I didn't know who they were. They were flying in every week from the Midwest.
Just for this show? Just
for the show on Sunday nights. It was part of a black kind of circuit. They did like Denver and Omaha and whatever.
Okay.
So I didn't fucking know nothing about this shit. They just told me it was a Sunday night. So I would drop my daughter off and it was on East Colfax. And I would go up there and they would put me on first. And the first time I went up there and ate a bag of dick, but he told me to come back. I see some hope and shit. So I went back like 2 weeks later, and this time I went up to black music. I went up to TLC, like one of those, you're a creep, yeah, one of those jams. And I went out dancing, and I did better, and I go, holy shit. I'll go out dancing. If I had 6 minutes of material, it was a lot, and I would improvise like 8.
What sort of dancing would you do?
Like the kind of dance they do on Soul Train, you know.
On the way to the mic or something?
Yeah, the same way you wiggle up on stage for any song. But I would extend it, and they would go crazy, and then I would attack the crowd and call them people who they look like. So I would make fun of people. Like it wasn't.
You'd open your show like that?
Yeah, it wasn't comedy. It wasn't really comedy, but it was the best I had.
It got laughs, I bet.
It did okay. And he would make me sit there for 3 hours.
Who's he?
And then at the end of the night, he'd go, I got you, homie. And I would wait to get paid, and they'd give me $5 bills and a drink ticket. And I have to drive home. I needed that $5 for gasoline for the way home, dog.
Like a single $5 bill? He would just give you $5?
5 singles.
Oh, Jesus.
And they weren't even together. They were all No, they weren't crumble, but they were all separate.
Did he ever give you any quarters?
No. But guess what? I went there every fucking Sunday.
Fuck yeah.
And I got a spot every Sunday. Was 4 spots a month that were extra. 4 spots a month, 4 spots a month. And then one fucking Sunday I went there. I didn't go for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row. And that one week I didn't go, there was a shootout. They killed 2 people. So I went the next day. There was fucking orange tape everywhere because I worked out there. I worked towards out there.
Okay.
So I went out by the thing to see what had happened. And there was never a Club Mix show again. MIXX. Club Mix.
I would love to. That's like one of my like bucket list things. I've always wanted to play a black club, and I haven't done it yet. I don't. Do they still exist?
Yeah. Oh my God. There's a whole no. Like underground. Like even when you get to Austin, Texas. When you get to Austin, you think Comedy Mothership or the Creek in the Cave. When you get right by the airport, there's a club there. And I've been watching. Maybe it's Roscoe's Comedy Club.
I've seen a lot of shows that are there.
Yeah. And
I know there was a black. Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. But every city has a little underground black club. Maybe seats 250. Every other Saturday, a guy comes through. Old timer. They got to be like an old timer that the black community knows. Maybe not even from the internet. It's kind of weird.
That's cool though. I just wanted to see how I do there. That's like, I don't know.
You would do great. I mean, it would teach you.
I'm so excited.
Listen, it would teach you. I got lazy because I was doing them in LA and then I bombed and I never went back. I bombed and that was it. Because when you bomb like that in the black club,
oh yeah,
it ain't no bueno. You understand me? So after that, I just went with them. And then I started bombing in black rooms across the country. And that's fucking ugly. That's ugly. I bombed in Charlotte in a black room. I bombed in a couple fucking cities in black rooms. Detroit, I bombed horribly at not one club, at 2 of their clubs, back to back. Okay, so I know all about that shit. So at one point, I thought I was going to slip in the black door, speak a little blacker and dance, and because I knew a lot of black history shit. Well, James Brown, shit I just knew stupid shit about Harlem, shit like that. So I thought I would get away with it, but it doesn't replace writing jokes. And it doesn't, in fact, when I got to LA, the big thing was people picking a genre. All of a sudden, your great-grandmother was Panamanian. You never spoke Spanish in your life around me, but all of a sudden, you're part of Latino night. I wasn't mad at you as a player because you got to get yours and get your spot.
Right.
But now all of a sudden you're fucking Panamanian, George. I know you're 20 years. Every week you're eating meatballs and sandwiches. All of a sudden now your long-lost grandmother's Panamanian. So I used to get, and then it went away. Latino comedy really went away. It stopped.
You think so?
Oh, when I got to L.A. in 97, dog, it's what put money in my pocket. I'm never going to fucking criticize it. But it was putting money in my pocket. Money, Coke money, and I could pay rent. And it was every other weekend in all those, where you got Simi Valley, all those towns.
Right.
All those fucking farmer towns.
Yeah.
Dog,
I did all those shows. And
I would go up there. They paid me $500 in a theater.
Damn.
For a weekend, for 2 shows. That would be like fucking
Christmas.
Huh?
Christmas.
And then I remember opening for Paul Rodriguez, 3 shows, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh shit, that's like $1,000. Sacramento, all up in Northern California.
And they still have great comics doing shows there, but like I think the difference is like the guys who you mentioned doing shows with back then, like they all like blew up. Like you're like, well, it was Gabriel Felipe, and like it's all like really successful comics. And like maybe like they just had were successful and had really good shows before they got really successful. But like they don't really. There's still great shows down there. I've done a bunch of great shows in Orange County.
I think that the concept of getting your own room, besides some comics that still do it, but they still don't do it right. Me getting a room and not paying you is bullshit. Okay? Everybody in that room should be getting something.
If you're charging for tickets.
Okay. If you're charging for tickets, but a lot of people at that level will get $300 for a budget, will pay a headline at $150. They swallow the $150. They get the feature for free, and everybody else works for free. And they each got like a fucking coupon for a soda. No, everybody should get $10. $10, bro, when you're a young comic, $10 goes a long way, dog.
Dude, if you're
because everywhere else you go in, nobody's giving you shit.
Dude, if you're in LA or New York, it's not even getting paid. It's not having to pay to do comedy. Open mics are you spend a lot of money if you're in LA or New York doing open mics.
Fucking parking and
no, paying to do the open. The clubs or the venues charge you like $5-6.
And that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrible. You know, it's just a lot of people have forgot. I came up in a time where people built their rooms. And man, look, Denver 94. Denver 94, 95 is where everything. And it wasn't because I was doing A rooms or opening up for A comics. It was because I was working and getting paid in combat zones. I was working in combat zones, dog. I'm a fucking East Coast dude. And I was doing comedy shows in Wyoming on Friday and Saturday. I was doing Montana on Friday and Saturday. This is before Tribble. This was with a friend of mine who was a motorcycle mechanic and booked comedy rooms on the weekends. This motherfucker paid my rent for a year ahead of time because he would always fill in the gaps. My rent was $400. This guy I would just call him up and go, I'm coming up to pick up rent. It's okay, I got a gig for you on the 23rd. I got Greeley on the 8th. I got this.
That's awesome.
And it was, you know, it was unfucking believable.
And how, like, as much shit as I talk about people who don't do anything for you, like, how much do you love that guy who would give you those $400? If he called you for a show right now, you'd probably do it.
I'd do it. He called me. He hit me up on Facebook to call him because his son didn't believe a story I told on a podcast years ago. His son, dog, I called him right away. I can't think of his name right now. I'm a little on the high side. But that guy, and there's another guy that I've told the story about, but never told the outlast. When I started comedy, I met this guy at an open mic in Greeley, which belonged to the guy we're talking about. I met this certain comic. And we did a show together. We didn't speak much. You know, how you doing? How you doing? How long you been doing this? 8 months. How long you been doing this? 2 days. Like, seriously, when I met him, that was my second show ever. So I met him, and all of a sudden, I don't bump into this guy till December 18th of 1991. This was like the 24th of July in 91. I'm bumping into this guy in the finals of a contest. Since you were talking about contests, we'll wrap it up with this.
Okay.
And fucking that night, when they were putting us into different groups, I got a call over to the table with the fucking people who ran the contest were, and they're like, this guy says you're cheating, that you're a pro. And I go, what the fuck are you talking about? And he goes, you got $5 that night.
Oh, my
For
God.
gas. And I didn't deny it. I go, it was for gas. It wasn't for my performance. I go, then again, you got $5 too. He goes, yeah, but I didn't take it. I go, stop. You took the fucking $5.
Like he's trying to keep his professional
Yeah, he tried to get me
amateur
disqualified.
status.
I was ready to throw hands at this motherfucker. Yeah, I was ready to throw hands at this motherfucker. But one thing led to another, and they let me perform, and I ended up winning. I won the check. I won the hosting job. And you know what? I didn't see him for a couple months. And then somebody said, his name was Andy Payton. There you go. And then one night, somebody said he had a room. And, dog, I'm a hustler. I need to get on stage. I'm not looking to get paid. And I went down into this room. And we started talking. He was like, listen, man, what I'll do is this. He goes, what this guy was doing was he had no job. Today, he's a mayor of a town, a small town in Colorado. He probably passed away by now. Good dude. Good white man. Dead! Anyway. He was a good white man. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Because he told me this guy used to, very smart, and I learned a lot from him because he used to go, he lives in Cliffside. He lives in North Bergen. He wouldn't give a fuck. He'd drive to PA. He would drive all the way to PA, and he'd fucking get like 4 bars in a row that were 25 minutes away from each other. And he'd go into each of them, go, how you guys doing? What's your slowest night? Man, we got nothing going on Sunday. How about I come in here and do an open mic? We'll start with $150 a week. Well, we don't know. Just start it out. And he would do that in 4 of those bars and get 3 accounts. Better than nothing, right?
It's a great way to make money.
But he would do that in 3 different places, Lee.
And how he would sell them out?
No, he never sold anything out, that poor bastard. But if it sat 80 people, he got 40 in there. And
not bad.
What he would do is, it was the law of diminishing returns, not the law of diminishing returns. So he would start in Edgewater and Fort Lee and do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 different places, 2 in Edgewater, Roomba Latina, a place in Fort Lee, and another place towards going to Englewood Cliffs on Saturday. That starts late at 10 because they dance with the Salsa Stars from 8 to 10. Starts at 10. That room pays like $200. And he would do them for like 2 or 3 weeks. Then he would, come on, it's against the grain. He's going to lose a fucking Wednesday because we didn't get enough people. He's going to lose Friday because your comics were too dirty. But he's already got those 2 in place. But he's already got Union City, Hoboken, and Jersey City. He started with 5 rooms there because how much action is there in Hoboken and how much action is there in Jersey City? Well, after 3 weeks, he's going to lose 2 rooms there. But he still has 4 rooms left and the 2 up here. And he would build on those fucking things. And then when they would get big enough, he put together a newspaper, ladies and gentlemen.
A comedy newspaper?
A comedy newspaper about comedy events in the area and art events. And fucking, he put posters and he got advertising from George and he got advertising from Union City Department of fucking Arts. And he fucking would put the newspaper in your bar for free. So when you went to Rudy's or Patsy's or the Chinese place you like, or El Bagante, where we go for Cuban food, whatever the fuck, Las Brisas.
I miss El Brigante.
When you go to these places, on the way in, you're fucking bored. You know the menu. You'd pick up the fucking newspaper, and you'd read about local comics. And guess who wrote in there? Who had an article in there about Jewish affairs every week? Rich Voss. Guess who had an article about marriage tips? Lee Syatt. He's getting ready for a marriage. The whole newspaper was written by comics.
That's cool.
They wanted to learn how to write.
That's really fun.
Fuck yeah, it's fun. And then they sold advertising. He paid the comedians from the advertising money. And all the bars that did comedy at his place got free advertising in the newspaper.
Nice.
Come on, bro. It's a no-brainer. So I always admired that.
Did you write a column?
No. I couldn't even write jokes. I was having a hard time to sit there with a pen and a piece of paper. But it was very weird that I saw what he did at the time. There was another kid named Jimmy that this guy had a new comedy room every 10 days. And some of them paid, a lot of them paid, and he always paid me. So when I left here in 93, I was going through what you were going through. And I'm like, I can't do this no more. I'm going to Hamburger Harry's at 5:30 at night. I got to leave Cliffside, walk over the bridge, then take the A train down and fucking walk 10 more fucking blocks and sign up. Then they pick a fucking number. And in those days, you had bananas, you had nothing in Jersey, but everything in Jersey was in the middle because Bill Bellamy, and Jay Moore lived in fucking whatever. There was a little comedy newspaper back then, the Village Voice. And the Village Voice had a section for comedy. So when you went in there, it talked to you about the Boston Comedy Club and the Village Underground, I think. There was only 2 clubs. And I still remember George bringing me home a Village Voice and me going over there in July of 93, and it was Felicia Michaels, Nick DiPaolo, But most importantly, it was Dave Chappelle, fresh off Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Oh shit!
And I paid like $10 for that show.
Of course,
It was always over there. It was like 3 or 4 nights a week.
that's crazy.
So that's how I knew about Comedy in the Village, but I didn't know about all the other open mics. You know, I didn't know how to even get access to them. I was doing what you're doing, Lee. And finally I called home and Jimmy's like, nah, I got 4 rooms on a Tuesday, 3 rooms on a Wednesday. The only thing we didn't have was weekend work.
Yeah, that's
And
hard
that's
to
why I
get.
delivered Chinese food and sold cocaine. You see what I'm saying? There's always an angle, Lee. You know what I'm saying?
And it's cool because like even like I follow Side Splitters on Instagram, and they had Doug Stanhope do it, did like a noon show on Saturday. So like, because you were talking about it's tough for a dirty comic, and I'm not a dirty comic at all, but like there is like people use it as an excuse, and it's not because like he can sell, you can sell like you're a dirty comic. There's dirty comics who do major clubs and do theaters, and it's not like
Define dirty. Define what is dirty. Define. Am I going up there talking about pussy or dick every 45 minutes? No. You mention it. I mean, what is define dirty? Define edgy. Define shock. You know, what are all these things? I think I do a little bit of each of those fucking things.
I would agree with you.
Right? I think I steal from all those categories.
But
A little bit of shock, a little bit of fucking this, a little bit of that, and you mix it up a little bit. You chuck and jive. You got a left hook. You got a right uppercut. You got a fucking knee to the balls, and you got a couple fucking weapons in you.
Well, that's from an open mic comedian. That's the problem I have with some dirty open micers. Is you're talking about like all that, like the boxing, all they go with is haymakers, and they're like it's not good.
Boy, here's the problem, Lee. Don't ever worry about dirty open micers because we were just discussing this again. I started clean. I really, 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 really believed in my heart that I could work clean. And then it went from clean to a little edgy as far as attitude was concerned. And then Dice came into the thing, and the attitude grew, and eventually 20 years later, I put it into a fucking act.
Right.
But I still remember sitting at comedy clubs, and it would be comic behind comic talking about the head of an aborted fetus, how they were going to step on it, and all this shit.
That's terrible.
When it's dirty and it's got nowhere to go, those guys don't last long in the business. And if they do, they attract the same 6 idiots, and they find their own hangout, and they're there every week tapping themselves on the back to see who could be the dirtiest comic.
Yeah, that's not what you
Okay?
want.
You could be as dirty as you want, but your heart has to come out somewhere there. There has to be a connection there. So the audience knows that you're just fucking around in a sense. You're a little committed to it. What you're talking about is probably real, and you probably don't do it, but because you smile when you say it, and your heart comes out, and your microphone, how you're holding it, or the way your hand is up, because people are looking at your hand.
Interesting.
Okay? They're looking at your hands.
Oh, shit.
How were you raised? What does this mean?
Stop.
So whatever the fuck is going on here, so please understand, this is a complete fucking art here. This is not just when you're young, and if you want me to sit here and tell you I didn't do it, I'm fucking lying to you. My nose is going to grow bigger than Pinocchio's.
Yeah.
We all come out there. If I had dice, so I tried, and George will tell you, I tried a few. What if Godzilla comes back? You know, what if the speakers fall out of the window? Yeah, you know. I'm not. You want me to sit here and tell you everything was brilliant? No, it took years to find the style. And, people are calling this certain type of comedy like, I don't know what they're calling it, but it's not. It's a style of comedy that because you have a smile, and me telling you to go fuck yourself and me telling you to go fuck yourself is 2 different things.
That's very true.
Okay? Me calling you a fucking spick motherfucker and me going, you know what? You're just a spick motherfucker, dog. is two different fucking things. Okay? So some people don't even see that beauty because their world is so fucking dark, they don't see it. And there's nothing you could do about that. I'm sure you come watch me sometimes and I watch you. And I know sometimes you're like, how is he getting away with that?
Me watching you, yes.
How is he getting away with that? Number one, it's 34 fucking years.
What's also getting, I mean,
maybe 40 years because I used to rob drug dealers and you got to be funny in prison to not get beat up.
I was going to say, dude, I think more about you getting away with things in real life than I do with on stage. On stage, I kind of get it because there's like very few things. You know me, I'm nervous as fuck. On stage, I'm not. I'll say almost anything to anybody. But I had a point right before. I don't know, God damn it.
See what happens when you're not in training anymore.
I am in training.
But we stopped light today. We started light.
What do you mean
I
light?
didn't want to give you 1,500. I didn't want to give you 500.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, he's gone.
What were you talking about? I don't know.
Being nervous on stage.
Who the fuck knows? You hungry?
Always.
All right, let's go eat something. Where you at this week, beautiful?
This week, the first thing is actually today when you wake up, my stand-up on the spot is out. So I'm really excited about that. It's on YouTube, just stand up on the spot. Great episode. Neil Brennan, Drew Dunn, me, Jeff Asmus, Ian Finance, a lot of great people. Very excited about it. And I have shows around New York. Next big shows are with you on Saturday in Maryland. Very excited for the casino. It's MGM Grand Harbor.
Yeah,
fucking
the
awesome.
Grand Harbor Theater.
The theater, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker.
It's going to be fucking awesome. I'm so excited to go play some blackjack and do some.
Okay.
I got to make sure I'm good after Florida. After you talk me up after Florida, and then the next big one is the 13th through the 15th. I'm opening for Josh Wolf at Laugh Boston.
Look at you and shit. That's my boy. I'm just excited about Wednesday night. I'm excited about the night before Thanksgiving in Philadelphia. We're back at fucking Parks, going back to Cali. Going back to Cat. What? I don't think so.
Are we doing something Wednesday?
Huh?
You said Wednesday night.
Wednesday the 26th. We're at fucking November 26th.
Oh, that one before Park.
And then December 6th, we're at
Virginia.
At the
December 5th, we're at Caesars, Virginia, Danville, Virginia.
Caesars in Danville, Virginia. We're gonna be there. Very excited
about Virginia. I haven't been to Virginia in fucking years.
I want to eat some peanuts.
Huh?
I want to eat peanuts. I think I drove through Virginia.
Listen. Stop.
You stop. It's great.
Stop.
They put it in Coke.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
This is the Pantheon at Caesars, Virginia. Friday, December 5th. Friday, December 5th. Boop, doop, de-doop. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck you think you're dealing with? Joey Bananas or what? So we got 3 big ones coming up, Lee.
Very excited.
I don't want to hear no story. Then I don't know what's going to happen. We were discussing your bachelor party the other night. We got a location. We got a hotel. That's all that matters.
Christ.
And your wife cannot come.
That's fine.
We're just gonna kidnap you off the street, like they did that agent from the FBI in fucking Mexico, Kiki Camarena. Remember how they took him off the street in Narcos?
No, how did they take him?
They fucking put a bag over his head and they put him in a Volkswagen. And that was
you threw who's gonna be lifting me? Is this gonna be George and Nick?
No. We're not even gonna be around. We're gonna hire 3 guys.
It's gonna be
take you off the street. Boom.
Mike from the fucking dojo.
2 guys work for ICE part-time.
Oh, good.
And the other guy's just a Mexican guy. He's a specialist. Just going to take you off the street, bring you to the location, dress you up, starve you for 6 hours because the
starving. That doesn't seem like
we're
starving
starving
for
you
6 hours.
We're just going to shoot Ozempic in you every hour on the hour.
Oh, I can
in
use
a different thigh. And then we got the chubby girl, the black girl getting ready, eating peanut butter cups, the whole thing. And we got her prime. She's going to start about 1:15. And at 9 is when the bachelor party starts. But before the festivities start, we're going to bring you out blindfolded.
Oh, my God.
Throw you on your hands and knees. Your hands are going to be tied behind your back.
I'm not tying nothing behind my back.
We're going to open up your fucking mouth and put like a ball in there, like one of those sex balls. and that black chick's gonna fart right in your mouth with that sex ball. You're gonna have an option.
Dude,
with
if
it.
you don't want to come to the wedding, just you don't have to come. This sounds like this
You don't
sounds
have to
terrible.
come to the wedding.
Why are you talking about this?
The
Sounds
bachelor
terrible.
party.
I
You're
don't.
only
This
gonna
does
get
not
mad.
sound like a bachelor party that I want.
Yeah, this is the kind of, what are you gonna do? Sing around and tell juice stories? What are you gonna
No,
fuck
why
is
can't I
wrong
just get a
with you?
lap dance? Why do I have to have someone
Lap
part of
dance?
my?
Who gets a lap dance at a bachelor party? What are you, 10? That's what I did when I went to my fucking 8th grade prom. You know what I'm saying? We got to go deep. You're only going to do it one time. You know, the black chick's going to fart in your mouth. We're going to put
No
a
one's
sex ball.
farting in my mouth.
And then she's going to have them.
I'm gonna send my
gonna
flies
have
to
a
everywhere
mask.
you are. My
She's
flies
she's gonna
are
whip
I'm
you a
gonna be
little
with you
bit.
on stage. No
I know
one's
you like to
whipping
get
me.
whipped and beat up a little bit, kick you and do things to your asshole with wax and shit. You ever get that?
No one's doing shit to my asshole.
Yeah,
This is not a party.
This is a
sounds
party.
like a terrible
And then
party.
we got like 6 girls
And
coming in.
there's no more. And then
Listen, we're paying top dollar. We're getting them medically checked.
you can't.
They're all giving blood, everything.
Why are they giving blood?
Because we want to make sure you can eat ass, everything.
I don't
here.
want to eat ass.
This is your bachelor party. Oh, yeah. All of them are going to have hair on their pussy, so you take a little souvenir home.
You really don't know how to
Forget
sell a
about it.
party.
Everybody's going to be
This
fucking.
is like the worst party I've ever been
listen,
to.
blood tests, smear
Yeah,
tests,
I don't want a
everything.
blood test on my fucking.
Not you, all the 6 chicks. So,
I
and you're going to get the reports the next day. So
don't
you
want.
feel
I don't want
confident.
any reports.
Because we're going to fuck you up that night. We got smelling salts.
Oh Jesus!
We got fucking MGMD, whatever that shit.
What the fuck is MGMD?
The shit that you dance to for 12 hours.
Oh Jesus!
It's going to be a good bachelor party.
Oh, this sounds.
And we're going to
terrible.
hold you in captivity for a day so you could, shoot IVs in you and all that shit. Get you back. So you're back by the podcast by Monday. We will be off December 7th. You're visiting your family. But once you get back, that's when we'll plan the bachelor party and we'll get this party started. That's it. I'm excited for Lee. Lee wants a wedding. He wants to get married. It's going to be we're going to give you 10 days. You know that? What's that song? On the 11th day of Christmas. No, watch those fucking 12 days.
Shows, mother-
That shit starts on Georgie's birthday. Georgie's birthday is the 12th
of what?
of December. And that's when we start our countdown to Lee's wedding on the 27th
I need to be sober.
of December.
Yeah, I need to be sober.
So by that time, get the tuxedo, get all that shit, because we're just going to captivate you one night. Not we're just not going to, we'll not captivate you, kidnap you, but it's a different word. I got to watch Law and Order.
Oh my god!
We're gonna sequester you, or
It's amazing that you're allowed to say this and it's gonna happen and like.
no, we're not gonna say anything. You know,
You
listen,
just said it. It's
after the
recorded.
experience within the first of all, this ain't gonna be no just fat chick from Newark farting in your mouth.
No one's farting in my mouth.
This chick wants a small fee.
Oh.
I gotta start a Patreon for you and a GoFundMe.
And to go fund me.
This chick wants 10 grand. This chick, I
For
would
what?
give her 20. You wait till you see her body. She wants to fart in your face, but she's one of these skinny chicks that likes to eat,
That's not gonna be good.
and she's gonna blow a can. First, she's gonna
You've been promising me something else.
no. First, she's
What do you
gonna
mean no?
she's gonna open up your eyes because you're gonna have a mask on. She's gonna slit your eyes over here, open up your eyeballs, and she's gonna show you how she farts and blows out a candle from 3 feet away.
That's really nice.
Just a little slight machine gun, ta 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 ta, and then she's gonna blow the big one right into your fucking mouth.
No one's doing
And
that.
listen to me, you're gonna love it. You're gonna fall off the bench. We'll give you with the the asthma spray I spray.
Yeah, I have those.
We're gonna give you a couple of those when you get up, and then we're gonna feed you.
Dude, if anyone farts in my mouth, there's gonna be
And then the
That one's
6
fun.
chicks are coming in.
stop.
Crime. We're flying them in. We're gonna do fucking interstate kidnapping like Diddy. There's gonna be a Diddy type bachelor party. We're getting that pink cocaine. We're doing it all,
How
dog.
much baby oil?
No baby oil. Everything's
What do you
rough.
mean? You just had a Diddy party.
Listen, what are you, a masseuse? I'm not a masseuse either.
It's
You
like
know what I'm saying?
You can't have a Diddy party without a baby
It's
oil.
not a Diddy party. Diddy's in
You
jail.
just said a Diddy
Don't even
party.
mention Diddy. This is going to surpass
Yes, you
Diddy.
did.
There's no victims. See, with us, nobody habla español. That's the other treat I got for you. Nobody knows English, and everybody's going to be sequestered on the way in. Nobody's even going to know where they're at.
Sequestered?
The 6 chicks, the black chick, only like 3 or 4 of you guys are going to know where it's at. You're not even going to know. Nobody can save you. We're going to throw your phone away. We're going to step on your SIM card. It's all over. Anyway, why discuss the fucking situation? I love you motherfuckers. Have a great day. It's November 4th, Jack. Get ready for a fun-filled month. Stay black. I love you. What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here. Ever since I've been getting out of the hospital, I started on my myoma treatment again. Listen, if you've been struggling with your weight, your energy, or your hormone levels, it's time to take better care of yourself and your gut, like I did. Bioma makes it easy. It's a gut supplement that has prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. All three of them, baby. You get your microbiome acting like it should. Just take 2 capsules before breakfast, and you're good to go the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna listen. Give it a couple days. You're gonna feel great about yourself. You're gonna feel a little lighter, and you're gonna feel a little bit healthier. Bioma helps calm your brain fog, anxiety, and those mood swings. Your gut will be better, and your life will be a lot better. It's a win all around. Listen what we're going to do here on the church, okay? Take 15% off your Bioma order. To get started, just click the link to our show notes and press in code JOEY, J-O-E-Y. Boom, psh. That's code JOEY for 15% off your order when you click in the link in our show notes. What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here. Listen, Halloween is over, and this is the time of the year for the real tricky from Savages. You want to walk in the room dick first, correct? With your balls sticking out of your pants, people looking at you like, what's this guy up to? You want that? You got to make an impression with Blue Chew. You're like, Joey, what's Blue Chew? Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. Yeah! Make your crotch stronger, harder, and longer lasting. Like someone gave you downstairs a pep talk and a gym membership and many other things. You understand me? Listen, I'm an old man. When I need that voodoo stick to get up, I pop a little Blue Chew. That motherfucker was vibrating the other night. When was the last time your dick went from up to down? I even called my wife. Look at this fucking savage. You better jump on it before it starts vibrating. That's Blue Chew. Give her the book club something to talk about. You know when you lay it down, they're talking about how it gets up. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little Blue Chew, okay? Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And since it's Tuesday, it's the first Tuesday in November, I got a special deal for all our family members. As always, we're going to give you your first month of Blue Chew for free. That's like giving you a fucking pass to sling dick with a membership card with a picture of your balls on it. You understand me? Just use promo code Joey at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time with that. Listen, that little dick of yours will put that motherfucker to work, Jack. I don't care if it's 1, 2 inches, a half inch. It doesn't matter with Blue Chew. You become a fucking animal. You understand me? So head to BlueChew.com for details and safety info. Like when your dick gets hard, don't hit it with a hammer. That's Blue Chew, cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? Kick this motherfucking Neil Lee. What's happening, you savages? Uncle Joey here and his trusted fucking maniac buddy, Lee Syatt, for another installment of the Church of What's Happening Now, new edition. What's going on, Tarzan?
I'm doing great, dude.
Hold on. I forgot. It's the 15th of July. The rent is almost due, cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's how quick shit is moving. It was just 2 weeks ago you were lighting fireworks, right? 3 days ago, you were jumping up and down with your uncle. Happy 4th. Look, it's the fucking 15th already.
It's great. But you pay the rent right as it's due. I always wait till the 5th. Like, even today, I'd like the mortgage. I pay the mortgage at as late as I can.
The 11th. You pay the mortgage on the 11th?
I pay it on the 14th.
Why?
The 15th. Mine isn't due to the 15th.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Well, it's due the 1st, but they give you like a grace period. Oh.
I'm Jewish too. I don't pay it till the last minute. even if you have that money in the bank account. You don't pay it to the last minute. You want every last penny of interest.
Fuck no. I hate it. I always, as late as I can, and it makes me so happy.
Dog, I like paying my bills on time.
I paid on time, but I don't. Why would I want to give it to him right away? I can't tell you how excited I am to get my apartment deposit back.
That's $4,000.
3. Oh, I'm gonna be sitting there
That's
with
a lot of
notebook.
donuts.
Oh, it's a lot of things.
That's a lot of things. Yeah.
Fucking donuts.
3,000. And when's your last day there? The 30th?
In theory, yeah, but I'm gonna be gone
And your
probably
birthday is
this
the
week.
28th?
The 20th.
The 20th. Look at you.
30
Sunday.
fucking 7. I was 23
30s.
when this started.
23 when I met you. Now you're 37?
Yeah,
Look
fucking
at you.
wild, dude.
Fucking corrupted them early. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Doing
even that
all-
early.
Doing all types of edibles and more sugar in the pills and the whole thing. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I went and saw Tara film her special.
How was that?
It was fantastic. It was a cool little theater on top of a dumpling place right next to Grace Papaya. George was very excited. I was on the train getting texts like every stop because it goes away. And
And you didn't tell him fucking the Cuban place.
I
up the
did.
corner.
No, I did tell him.
But
I
he
told
don't
him.
care. He don't care. He was going to eat that great papaya. That poor little kid's hot dog. That poor little kid's crying over his cat. And George ate him.
Yeah, and that papaya juice. But no, it's cool. I'm years away from ever shooting anything like that. But it was just cool to see like Tara do it because like when I met Tara, she was featuring for people. And now she was shooting a special. It was great to see Chaz. Had no idea who I was, which was fantastic because I was sober. You know, I said hi. I was like, nice to see you again, Chaz. And he was like, nice to see you. And he had no idea who I was. But that was really cool. And then I've just been packing this week. What about you?
Well, you know, the fucking ear. They got the stitches out. I had all of it. I had 60 fucking stitches.
For that one thing, they gave you 60 stitches?
I had no idea. I never asked. And then, like I did the show with you guys last week, people actually really think I got a facelift. Like I'm getting,
I know.
I'm getting 10 messages a day on facelift, what doctor I used. Some lady, they give you the other cream.
At least I
for
thought
the
it was a good one.
stitches. I didn't get no facial. I fucking got stitches from there was a boil. It was so deep that when they had to take out all the skin, they had to pull the skin back to cover the hole.
Right.
That's what the problem is. So, but Thursday was a real fucking adventure because I went and I made a big mistake. I let my wife come with me. And my wife's chatty. So when we sat down at the doctor's office, the girl came in, then the main girl came in, and she's like, this ain't going to bother you at all, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do that. We got to suck a lipoma out of your fucking back. I go, okay. So she sets me up. I go, give me a couple of waters. When the doctor comes in and he starts talking to me, he keeps saying, yeah, we're going to take the stitches out. And my stomach started feeling woozy. I'm like, I'm not feeling good already. So I'm drinking a little water. And all of a sudden, she's like, we ready to start? And I go, yeah. And she's doing something for like a minute. All of a sudden, I hear like, dung, like she cut the stitch.
Okay.
And she goes, that's one down. And my wife goes, how many did he get? And she goes, I think it was 60 all total. And just that thought of somebody gave me 60 fucking stitches. Whatever happened to 3 stitches or 2 stitches? Somebody gave me 60 fucking stitches.
And they have to pull out each one by one?
One by one, or they pull them, then they pull the whole thing out. Lee, it doesn't matter. I didn't feel it. This is the situation. This is the world I live in. This is why I say to people, it's always mental. It's not anything else. It's whatever you put your mind into it. You know, I didn't even feel it. And I fucking went down for like 10 minutes. Like they had to put the fucking dog. They put an ice pack on my neck and one on my chest, and it melted within seconds. It just went zit. I didn't even feel it.
Did you pass out?
I didn't go all the way out, but I was like, I don't feel good. And the fucking thing that it's like when you torn your ankle, I have a problem that whenever I turn my ankle or I hurt my finger, it goes right to my stomach like a shot. It feels like your stomach just gets like fucking a little.
Right.
And right away, I got to shit and fart. So never mind passing out. Never mind the stitches. I got to lay upside down with a fart in my ass that's about to come out. And fucking, it's a vacuum in my ass. I'm upside down. You know what I'm working with?
And thank
You
God
know.
it wasn't me there because you would have let the fart go. I'm
No,
surprised you didn't
I'm
fart in front
embarrassed
of
about the 2 fucking doctors in the room. They're women. I'll kill them with one of those fucking farts.
Oh.
I remember when I was about 400 fucking pounds, I went to the doctor one day in Los Angeles. This is my old doctor, Waxley. He's retired. And he had this Mexican assistant. I liked her too. And one day they put me on the table to check something. And then they both pulled me up. And when they pulled me up, you just heard this tremendous fart come on, da, 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 da. It just came out. And at the end of the fight, everybody just looked at each other. Nobody made a move except me. I got up and blocked the door, right? Like, you know, to make it like.
You held them hostage?
Oh, I held them hostage with that fucking part of death in the doctor's office.
Oh, my God.
So I don't ever want to do it again because I remember the look on their faces. There's no windows in the doctor's office.
No.
So they got to sit there and inhale the whole fucking thing. Like,
Is that why he retired?
no, Waxler was going to retire no matter what. He retired after I gave him the pot cookie. He went down like Sarah Tiana.
Well, you did not give your doctor a pot cookie.
Yes, I did. He was so paranoid. He would always tell me, leave it in my office. I would always come to his office and go, Doc, I left you something. He was from Chicago. And I would leave him like a cookie or the things I used to give you and switch the labels.
Oh, the Chiba Chews?
The Chiba Chews. And I remember one time I went down there and I lost a pot cookie like a month earlier. And I got down there at 8:30 for a blood test. And I opened the trunk and there's the pot cookie in the back of the trunk. And I'm like, God damn it. I haven't eaten nothing. So I ate the pot cookie. The next day he called me up. He's like, get back down here. Your fucking test was all fucked up yesterday. You pissed all green.
Oh, my God.
He goes, what'd you do? I go, I ate the cookie in the parking lot. He was cool as shit with me.
How did you find, did he ask for edibles?
No, we were talking one day, and I just would, every time I go, I'd bring him a lollipop. And he'd go, you got to stop this. He would always say, you got to stop. I'd bring him a lollipop or a pretzel.
You had to
This
stop,
in
but
the
he didn't say
early
no.
fucking days of when me and Ralphie would go to the place next to Duke's. They had cakes and donuts and shit like that, so I would bring him stuff. Yeah, have this with your coffee. But one night I brought him a cookie, and I went to see him like a month later, and when he saw me in the hallway, he's like, and I knew I was in trouble. I'm like, what did I do? And when I went in there, he's like, motherfucker, I ate that cookie at lunchtime. I had to go home at 1:30. And he
Oh,
goes,
my
then I passed
God.
out till midnight. And then I got up, and he goes, I made Chicago hot beef. I had it in the bottom of my freezer with the buns and everything.
Oh, wow.
He goes, I started cooking that shit till about 3 a.m. He goes, I made the whole thing of fucking that Italian beef. He goes, you motherfucker, what was in that? I said, I don't know. So he's like, you bring me more. And I would bring him little cookies and shit.
Do you buy edibles to give to people, to like fuck with people?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes they just give them to you. Though. You know, like, remember in L.A., people give you like 5 milligram
Oh, yeah.
candies and shit. What am I going to do with 5 milligram candy?
Yeah, but you're not giving people 5 milligram candies.
I'm giving them whatever they give me.
Yeah, you give away the heavy duty stuff. That's amazing. I've never heard of one, because usually people lie to their doctor. Like they ask, do you drink? Oh,
If
occasionally.
you lie to your doctor, you're not going to get nowhere.
I agree, but I also don't give them edibles.
I remember when I got surgery on my neck for the fat ball, when I told that doctor, he's like, so how much coke do you do? Once, twice a month? I go, every day.
Holy
He
shit.
goes, how much every day? I go, either a gram or an 8-ball, doc. I'm on fire. And he just sat there and looked at me for 8 minutes. He goes, just try to do it until the surgery, not to do it until the surgery.
Right.
I did it till the night before the fucking surgery. I went in there coming down like fucking Tony Montana at 7 in the morning. I think I did get high the night before the surgery because I got high every night. I had a monkey on my back. I wasn't going to stop then. And when somebody tells you not to do it, that's when I do it.
Right.
When somebody says you can't do it because you're going to die, fuck it.
I'm surprised
Let's
you even
do
went
it.
to the doctor.
Huh?
I'm surprised you even went to the doctor. I know you had the fat ball back then, but
I had a wife, man. I got a girlfriend that would bust my balls.
yeah, she would make you go to the doctor.
I would lie to her all the time. Yeah, I went. And then she would call me from work. I went on the credit card. There was no copay. There was nothing. You didn't go. You have to go tomorrow. You didn't go for your blood test.
Jesus.
Then she started taking me to the blood test.
Oh, to make sure you stayed?
Yeah. And then she realized why I left. After about 6 months, she's like, you pass out all the time. She goes, I don't know how you do. I remember one time she took me to the dentist, and she was sitting reading a magazine, and all of a sudden they had like the red light go on, and she just got up. She goes, that's my husband. Lady goes, where are you going? She goes, that's my husband. She goes, how do you know? She goes, I'm telling you, that's my husband.
And
And sure enough, they came and got her. And she knows exactly how to cool me off.
how?
She puts ice in my hands
Okay.
and then paper towels because my hands drip
Sweaty?
when I'm getting a needle. You can tell when I'm about to get a needle because my hands get really fucking slippery and slimy.
What's more anxiety producing for you? Stand up at like a big theater like that or a needle?
A needle.
Holy shit. That is, but you've gotten better. I'll give you credit.
It took me fucking 18 years of acupuncture. We're going on 18 years of I'm going on 18 years of sober from cocaine. I probably started acupuncture a year before I got clean. So the needles don't bother. But when I go to acupuncture, I still jump in the air. When she
Really?
puts a fucking needle in my foot or something, I still jump. I still fucking. She puts one in my shoulder. That's like you can hear it going. Sometimes it bends.
Oh,
Sometimes the motherfucker bends. You know how many times she forgets to take needles out of my hair, and I'll be driving home and I'll scratch my head and I'm like, ah, and I got a fucking needle in my finger and shit.
holy shit! What? Because you were just saying everything's mental. Why do you think you're still afraid of needles?
It's a 50-50.
Okay.
It's a 50-50. I went to the boxing gym today. I did 8 rounds. I burned 620 calories. He trained me for like 7 rounds, and then I did my own shit. But the rounds he trained me, I didn't have to take a break or pee.
Nice.
Right? I'm fine. When I have to walk up those stairs on the side, I think my world's going to end. Not because the stairs are bad, because it's mental. I have these little mental fucking quirks, man.
That's crazy.
And we all have them. We just don't.
Yeah.
We just don't realize we have mental quirks, but we do. Everybody has. And it all depends how I feel when I walk in. There's days I could walk in there, put my arm out, and they could shoot me, and I'll talk to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
And there's days like I'm like, I don't know. This don't feel like that. That day at the hotel, the first day, that didn't feel right. So everything was going to hurt. The first needle, the second needle, the third needle, everything fucking hurt. But usually I could take, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. There were days I was getting fucking 12 needles a day.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
I was like in training. Hit me here. Hit me here. Hit me here.
You did way better with that hospital stuff than I thought you would have. Like those 3, just knowing you, if you had told me, how's Joey going to respond to a week in a hospital once a month for 3 months? And I mean, I'm sure you didn't like it, and I'm sure it was scary.
No,
but like
nobody
you
likes
did
that
it.
shit. Nobody likes it, and you do it because with the pretense that you're going to get better.
Right.
You know, you're going to get better. Let me stay here. You know, I don't want to put this on my family. If not, I'm at home in front of your family. You got to put them through this shit. You have insurance. You pay a lot for that fucking insurance. Pay these people. Go to the hospital and get taken care of. Because if not, you're going to keep coming back. Now, again, Lee, I didn't think that way when I was 25.
Right.
I said, fuck it. If I die, I die. Big difference.
I was going to say, if
Big
you were,
difference.
imagine if you didn't have Mercy right now, or even Terry.
I'd be a renegade.
Really?
I wouldn't be here without the both of them.
What do you think would have happened?
If I would have kept doing drugs, I wouldn't have had any of them. So it wouldn't have mattered. But I'm just saying that after a while, you just go, I have to do this because it's that Pennzoil commercial. Either you pay me now or you pay me later. You're going to end up here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to end up here for 90 fucking days. And then they're going to put you in a rehab for fucking 30 days because that's what they love to do now. So take care of these 6 days because as far as I'm concerned, 6 is better than 120, right?
Fuck yeah.
6 days in the hospital is better than 120 fucking days in the hospital. So it's 2 different things. It's still going to suck no matter what.
Right.
But I'd rather do 6 than 120. And that's if nothing goes wrong.
Right.
You know?
And there's always something. By the way, not to change the subject, you said those edibles were 100 each. There's no way those were 100 each. I'm already fucking feeling
Who
them.
gives a fuck what they are? It's Monday night. Your girlfriend's out of country. We're lighting you on fire tonight. It's all over. You know, who gives a fuck? I was feeling warm and cozy myself.
Oh yeah?
I don't know what they are. It says
Where did you even get these things?
Fanny sent me a bag of these edibles that taste great.
Okay.
The 20 milligram grape ones, which
Okay.
what am I going to do with 20 milligrams?
Nothing.
I got to eat 20 bags. And then these, it said it was 20 pieces at 500 milligrams a piece.
You just told me it was 100 each
I
15
don't
minutes
know.
ago.
You know, we take
and
a
now
chance
it's
here.
500. Oh, you give me 2,000?
No, it's not 500.
Oh.
Stupid. Nobody even makes 500 no more. First of all, that tastes too good for me 500.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember the chocolates we used to get? Those brownies? They tasted like...
What about those moon bars? You love those moon bars, and those things tasted... Look at me. I like chocolate. Those things tasted like asshole.
What moon bar? I don't remember.
Those little thin ones. You talked about them on Rogan. They're like, they look like almost like Kit Kats almost. They were like long. They were strong as fuck.
That was strong as fuck.
It's amazing. You have so many rules about food that like you don't like this, you don't like that. You'll eat the worst tasting edibles out there. Like,
Listen, when you eat broccoli, right? Like when you eat broccoli, they tell you it's good for you. It's going to give you iron. It's going to help you with sunlight. Da, 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 da.
Right.
It's shit you don't see. When I give you an edible, it may taste like my asshole, but you're gonna see something.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Are you with me?
I
That's
guess.
why eat a brownie with no fucking THC in it?
Because it's delicious.
No, it's not. It tastes like dick. Give me a brownie with THC and some almonds in that motherfucker. Then we got something to talk about.
I'm surprised you haven't started like baking edibles.
Yeah, that's what I want to do with my fucking time. Is sit there with a spatula and fucking be Mr. Edible. That's what I really want to do with my fucking time. At 62, I'm gonna take up a new hobby.
You need a hobby.
I'm gonna make edibles and open up a business to lose money.
I'm not even talking about a business. I'm just talking about you making edibles to fuck with your friends.
Nobody trusts me no more.
Like they still eat your edibles.
Nobody. I gotta give them to people down by me, and that's rough. Nobody eats edibles down there.
Oh my god, you're like the impractical jokers. Like you can't trick anybody anymore.
No, I'm all out of jokes. That's it. They won't. Like the mozzarella fell for it. You know, I could still get a pigeon from time to time to give them one.
How excited do you get when you give someone an edible you know they can't handle? Look at the smile on his face.
I don't know if it excites me. I just want to see where you're going to go. I don't know what the big deal is. We've done worse things. Like, listen, when we eat 200 milligrams, even this could go to George. George has done everything. So when he tells me, I have to work tomorrow, he knows that infuriates me. And if I have a chance to shoot him with 1,000 milligrams, like a dart or something, I would. Because he can handle it. He's just a half a fag.
Right.
Okay? He can handle it. And this ain't shit. I'll take you to Bronx at 3 a.m. and give you 2 of these. And then you come back to me. That's torture when you don't know where you're going in the Bronx. We're having a good time here. Okay? This is a controlled fucking high. Nothing bad could happen to you. Nobody's going to hit you in the head. Nobody's going to mug you. Nobody's going to do nothing. So what's the big deal? Give me what you got. If I can't drive home, fuck it. You got a blanket, right? Right? You got a blanket. You got a dog. I'll just hold on to the dog. That's it. That's what you have a pet for. When you do edibles, to hold on to him.
Holy
just
shit.
Grab him and say, listen, I gotta hold you. We're going into a deep cave here. Your dog's looking at you like, what fucking cave? You know, the cave.
But I don't think, like, do you get to that level of fucked up anymore? Of, like, being scared?
Every once in a while, I scare myself.
Jesus Christ.
And I love it. The first night I got the pain pills, like I had them 2 nights, I didn't take them.
Okay.
Because I was saving them for a specific night. And I popped like 3 of them. I was fucked up. I had 3 of them, a mushroom, fucking, I was fucked up. My wife was trying to talk to me. I was giggling. I kept eating. I ate Apple Jacks. I ate a bunch of shit that night. I've gained like 8 pounds this last week.
Off of pain pills?
No, edibles. The pain pills are gone.
Okay.
I just saved the pain pills. They don't give you a lot.
Right.
In New Jersey, if you get surgery, they'll give you they'll say take 2 to 3 pills a day for 10 days. That's 30 pills. They give you like 9. And you're like, the math don't add up.
Right.
So I didn't need the pain pills. But you always need to get a little high every once in a while on a pain pill. Just as a reminder, you go to a Yankee game, a nice Viking never killed nobody. You know what I'm saying? You have to be walking a lot of bleachers. Your knee hurts anyway. Right? You go up there, you drink a beer, you got to go Uber home. So that's what I did. I said, you know what? I only got like 9 of them. I'm going to take 4 of them from one shot. And I just inhaled 4 of them one night. But again, it's 20 milligrams.
What did you even save it for? Like, what was the big night?
Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do and people to see.
Weren't you at a softball tournament?
No, I didn't go to a softball tournament. You fucking knucklehead. I was doing something. I went to a party or something, and I knew a party was going to be boring. So I said, if I know a party's going to be boring, and I have to go for my daughter or my wife and tolerate it, I might as well eat edibles and do it my way. And I don't say a fucking word. I go to those things, and maybe there's one of the dads that'll talk to me for a little while. I'll talk to them. I always find somebody.
Yeah, but you don't look fucked up. That's
that's the secret, Lee.
Yeah, but how do you do that? I look fucked up. You've given me so many edibles now.
Right
I look
now,
fucked up when I'm sober.
I call him every Tuesday morning, guys. You have to hear him on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
You think he got raped at a Diddy party? You think he got raped? You think he got raped by fucking escorts and black dicks? And I'll say, "What's up, Lee? You know what's up? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm up. I'm out of the house. I drank water. I took a shit. George taught me that. You don't want an edible hangover? Drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning. Eat an apple. That first shit, you go in the shower, and in the shower, you'll start, or your ears will deflog. You know when your plane starts to land and your ears go, That's when, once you get in the shower and after you take that first shit,
Why are your ears popping in the
because
shower?
you were high last night. You're up in the fucking clouds. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Once you hear your ears pop in the shower, you're brand new. Then you come out, you take an egg sandwich, and that's it.
But even when you take the edibles, like your eyes don't get red, they don't get smaller. The only way people can tell you're high is you start to whisper. That's the only way people can know that you're high is you just start telling people secrets. And I don't know what, like everyone else. As soon as I take an edible, my eyes close. Nothing happens to you.
It's a poker face.
But you
It's
can't
a
just say,
THC poker face. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
my God.
You got to fucking keep it under control, Lee. If not, you got to be one of, hey, smoke some pot. Who gives a fuck? What are you? Cheech and Chong, you fuck? You smoke pot, you have to have some dignity.
I agree with you. But it's not like I choose to look fucked up. I just get fucked up.
Who cares? You know what I'm saying? We get fucked up here. That's what we do. As a matter of fact, it's time for another edible. How's that for you?
How do you know? Did your watch go off? You said
I just, you know what I'm saying? I can feel in the air that you need another edible.
I must be talking too much if I need another edible. That's how you always know.
I got fucked up in Cape May this weekend.
Yeah.
I went to Cape May for a softball tournament.
I told you.
Let me tell you something. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. As a matter of fact, Saturday night, I had a fucking Heineken.
Really?
I got fucked up.
I love it.
One Heineken.
That's it.
And it was the coldest Heineken down the shore. And he gave me a fucking glass that broke. It was so cold. When he gave it to me, motherfucker shattered. He had to give me another one. It just went, when he put it on the bar, it just went.
And
I drank it in 2 sips.
Yeah.
It was delicious. Every meal I had in Cape May was fucking amazing. I went to the Mayflower Hotel. They took care of me like I was Johnny fucking Bananas and my family. We walked in there Friday night with like 19 people.
Damn.
And the dinner was fucking good. They had a nice steak, 8-ounce steak with a nice baked potato, and I had a cup of something that you wouldn't think I'd drink. Again, cream of asparagus soup with crab meat in it. Delicious.
Wow.
Now, you know how many asparaguses I've eaten in my life?
0.
I hate those fucking disgusting spears. I hate broccoli, but cream of broccoli done well, shit.
Dude, that's what you have to do online is the soup reviews. There's no one in the thing. I think they have no, because that's what they.
Fuck along
you're the
with
only
the review.
person who has soups.
Nobody makes soups.
Everyone has.
Who, Campbell? I'm gonna go bring them back from
No,
the
you
gate.
go to a restaurant. You're not
I
gonna
went to ShopRite for fucking soup today. They haven't put a piece of salt in that soup in 20 years. I took 2 seconds. I go, they didn't even put salt in here. Chicken, rice, no fucking salt. Tons of chicken, tons of celery, tons of this, tons of that. They forgot to go, oh, put some salt in that. Nobody makes a fucking sensational soup anymore. It has to be something like a small family restaurant, not a chain. It's got to be a small family restaurant. The Brass Rail in Mattawan is the closest that if I had to give a review for soups, I'd go with them.
When you're trying to get a good soup, like what's a good soup to you?
Listen, anybody can make New England clam. Anybody can make onion soup, that fucking French onion. Anybody can make lobster bisque. And anybody can make New England clam chowder and Manhattan, okay? Give me something different.
So that doesn't impress you. Those like standards.
Listen, Cousins makes a Manhattan clam chowder, that fumes will come out of your ass. Oh, it's so fucking good. But they also make an exceptional lobster bisque, and then New England is second to nobody. Cousins in New Brunswick,
Right.
Marlboro, and now Bricktown, phenomenal. But those are the 3 soups they make. Fucking Cafe Luna has Nana pasta fazool with pastina in it. You want to come? You want to talk to me about soups? Like that's a soup.
What
like
do they
a
do?
fucking pasta fazool with fucking pastina in it. That's something different. My man and me and George, we're cream of turkey motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But our standards have lowered because when we go for cream of turkey now, it's all out of a can. Nobody's really giving you cream of turkey from scratch. They don't. If you know it's it's from scratch if it has something additional in there. Like we used to go to a place, our in-laws used to make turkey gorgonzola soup, like a cream of turkey gorgonzola. That's how you know. But when you get cream of turkey to dine, it comes out of a fucking can. They got it from Campbell's cousin. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's not going to really. I like there's a restaurant, the Brass Rail makes all those broccolis, all those soups great. They make a fucking red pepper soup, a cream of red pepper.
Never even heard of that.
Fuck. Exactly. Make me a soup that I don't know about.
And do you like creamy or like chicken kind of soups better? Like
All that shit.
you like
Like,
all of it?
dog, there's the Mall of America.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was
When
just
you
there.
do the Mall of America, they put you in that hotel.
Yeah.
Upstairs in the
Mhm.
Mall of America, they have a soup at that fucking mall. Only in the winter. It's got everything in it, like beef, barley. They put like beef barley, beef stew. It could be 1,000,000 degrees under, and you drink that soup and you warm up. It's just comfort soup. I like that stuff, but not. You can't have it when it's 90 degrees out.
I know, but it's been 100 degrees here for like a month, and
I
you're
had
still
soup
eating
today.
soup.
Yeah, I'll have soup.
Is that a Spanish thing? And I'm being because
Spain.
yeah.
Spain. So my mother made a lot of soups because of my father. When my father died, she kept making those soups, and I fucking loved the shit out of them. Because Cubans have a thing that say, lo guapo no toman sopa. That means real bad motherfuckers don't drink soup. But I said, fuck that. I'm a bad motherfucker, but I need my soup.
That's a Cuban saying.
Yeah. Lo guapo no toman sopa.
Why don't Cubans like soup?
And listen, it's just an old fucking
Okay.
Latino shit. I don't know. The fuck is wrong with you?
I have no
Like that, a
idea.
nice creamy turkey soup, see? That's very nice. With some carrots. That's how you could tell it doesn't come in a can. But you go to a diner, you get high, I'll smoke some wee-wee and I'll take you to that diner. On Wednesday, we'll put some crackers in that motherfucker. You won't know the difference.
Oh my God. That's my favorite part about you with soup and iced tea. With soup and iced tea, with iced tea, you take the sweet and lows. With soup, you'll grab like 18 of those cracker bags and there's more crackers in your soup than soup. Dude, that's I think the happiest that I ever see you.
Well, I'm eating soup.
A soup and an iced tea and
Soup.
you are thrilled.
Salmon with mashed potatoes and spinach with pieces of garlic in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my second favorite fucking meal. Now, it used to be chicken cutlets with mashed potatoes, but nobody ain't making good chicken cutlets except for my man George here. Everybody leaves the vein in the middle.
Oh no.
I can't do that no more. I can't even eat chicken parm no more because I always get that little tender. The other day I got sushi and it had that, and I wanted to fucking hang myself.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, white tuna. I'm like, Jersey and California, the sushi is two different fucking worlds. I'm sorry, I'm done.
You know what I did for the first time, and I know you're gonna make fun of me.
Lick my asshole.
I don't think you make fun of me. I think you say thank you for that. I went to it's called like omakase, where like they just give you pieces of sushi. It was like the first time I ever did. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was fun. Yeah.
You've never done it?
No, I don't want to eat nothing I don't know. Don't give me nothing.
They tell you what it is.
Yeah, there, but I can't tell them before they bring it. They're going to say, I don't want to be surprised. It's Halloween. I want to be surprised. Then they'll bring you all the shit you don't want to eat. The shit. Just give me what I want to eat. Okay?
No.
I'll pay you. Just give me what I want to eat. I don't want no surprises. I don't want the chef special. I don't want none of that shit. Because then they come out with lamb. Look what the chef special. Listen, I don't eat lamb. We'll taste it. Now I got to taste in shit blood for 2 weeks. So go away. Go
But
away.
like that, because I don't
Just
eat
give me the
salmon.
sushi I asked for. I don't want nothing else.
But you also,
always put yourself in these predicaments.
it was good. I was really happy to do
I
it.
know.
I had sake for the first time.
38 years old, sake for the first fucking
Oh, I
time.
had it once before. I didn't like it, but this was a good one.
What was in this one? Honey?
No, it was like good quality. I don't know.
Good quality. You only had sake one time.
Yeah.
How is this a good quality? What did you
Because
sniff it?
this one, I don't know anything about it. I'm just saying this one tasted good.
Leave me alone.
I
Just
knew
go
you
to-
were going to say shit.
Yeah, because right away, you've always tried to make sushi like,
Dude.
you hear that shit?
What about you refused to go to sushi with me because I was too boring. Now I'm trying new things. And there's no winning with you. We went like a year or two before we left LA, the place that he likes for sushi, Sushi Dan. We went, I like two things. I like tuna and I like shrimp. And I get like a few different varieties of that. Halfway through the meal, you just look and be like, no more sushi. You're worse than my wife. You're boring.
He gets those shrimps. That's what he gets.
No, I do get that.
He doesn't even get the shrimp.
I do. I love
He
shrimp.
gets
Don't tell
those
me I
plain
don't get.
little
Look at me. I get shrimp.
skinny tuna shrimp, and 2 pieces of tuna. He don't eat no spider roll. He couldn't do anything else. He's like if you go to eat sushi in Iowa. That's him. That's Lee.
So I try something new. I get king salmon, which was really fucking good. I didn't like the scallops, But there was a couple different. I tried that like the orange, like the uni, whatever it is. It's like custardy. It was pretty fun.
Custardy?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, no shit. Just
Hey.
No,
leave me the fuck
no,
alone.
not the
right?
orange balls. It was like it looked like ice cream.
Oh, I know you're getting orange. Butch.
Yeah,
You're eating like an eagle eye. You don't even know what the fuck
What's an
you're
eagle
eating.
eye?
Yeah, that lady from North Bergen that ran over everybody. You're eating one of her eyes and shit.
Oh,
The fuck is wrong with you?
someone ran over somebody?
I don't know. Something happened in North Bergen. Some lady ran over 7 protesters or something.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Let's just fuck with me today. I'll tell you something else I did, which I've never done. Do you ever get pedicures?
Leave me alone, Lee.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, Lee.
You don't like it? I did. I've never done it. You told me. You
Now,
told
did
me I
you
had
walk
the
in there by
Auschwitz
yourself, or did your girlfriend walk in?
No.
Yeah, you gotta start getting it together, Lee.
What's wrong? You
you're
told me I
really-
had the Auschwitz toe because it,
Yeah,
it,
but
cut,
Lee,
cut a
Lee,
hole
Lee,
in my
Lee,
gi.
Lee. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a talk after the podcast. Again. This ain't working out. It's not gonna work out for you, Lee.
What's wrong?
It's constant with you lately. Constant.
What did I do?
Pedicures, manicures,
Not a manicure. I
fucking
didn't say
sushi that
manicure.
tastes like shit.
It
Yeah.
was good.
It was good. Okay. I'm not gonna I don't even want to talk about it no more. You just killed me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just, but my feet are fucked up.
Yeah, so am I. So am I. Your feet are gonna listen, a plastic surgeon needs your feet. Not
Right.
some little Asian chick that weighs 40 pounds drilling on your toes. That's why I don't go for a pedicure. They tell me all the time, bring the toe. I go, I got a fucked up toe. If I bring this toe in there, those chinks are 90 pounds apiece. They can't chisel. They got to chisel and shit. Are you fucking crazy?
But I don't have the fungi toe. I just have the
You
outside.
got everything else. You got a toe that's like me.
I do.
You need plastic surgery. You got a foot that looks like it stepped on Hitler's head. Like if they would have used your foot to kill Hitler, it would have been fine.
I wish I was there, but I was. It feels good. Like it look. I don't know.
You're in New York City,
Yeah,
and you're getting fucking pedicures and shit.
not all the
We
time.
gotta,
it was
we gotta have a
one.
long talk. Like eating sushi out of a
I like you
White
like
Castle,
I didn't go to. I said I
purple
wanted to go to
papaya
White
with this
Castle.
fucking lunatic.
I didn't go to
you know.
Papaya.
It's fucking. This guy makes the best hot dogs on a Monday night.
He got him. I didn't. I walked up
I know,
after.
and you let him.
I was on the train. How am I going to stop him from getting Grace Papaya?
North Bergen, New York City barbecue, Harlem Fried Chicken's 3 doors up, and the Cuban place. And this guy goes for hot dogs. He makes the best hot dogs possible on Monday here. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore, guys. I just got to go home and they just got to put me on an island soon because I can't figure it out no more. I cannot figure it out.
What
no
is there
more.
to figure out? Why does other people like how other people eat or do with
Because
their
we
feet?
make
Why
the
does it
best.
affect you?
Those Stuman's hot dogs on Monday with jalapeno are the best fucking thing.
I agree with you.
He goes over there and gets a fucking dog that is the worst thing you could ever eat.
I have to be
You
honest.
understand me?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't even pay attention no more. Like I feel bad. It's like a retarded child. Like today I went down his block and I saw all the goofy restaurants he tells me about on a nightly basis. The chocolate place I saw today with the $10 milkshake. The other day's giving me an ear beating about a $10 milkshake. Listen, no, it's you. I don't want to make a $10 milkshake. Listen, I go for a $10 milkshake because I know it's going to be that good.
I hope
If
so.
I give you $10 for a milkshake, I better taste the cum in there, like from your mother's pussy. Like I want to taste everything in there. I don't want no chocolate. I want cocoa. You know what I'm saying? I want COCOA, cacao, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cacao.
Yeah.
But he has all these places that you shouldn't even be walking by. Muslim this, Turkish this, Viva Mexico. I saw all those places. That's an old gas station.
But you can't eat.
Viva Margarita. And you idiots are in there. Hey, that's salud. What? Are you fucking retarded? I saw all those restaurants. I'm like, this is not good up here. You could fall into death up on Anderson Avenue now. And at the end of the day, Rudy's is probably the last white food in fucking Cliffside Park. I was in shock today. You know, he was telling me it's a chocolate place. Oh, it could be good. I thought about the chocolate place in Baltimore.
Okay.
Those
yeah.
shakes were $10, but they gave you a chocolate straw. Oh, a chocolate fucking straw. After you drink the shake, you eat the straw like a doctor. You got it all over your teeth. That's a $10 shake. You don't know, George.
Dude, most shakes are like $10 is
When they
cheap for a
charge you
shake
10,
now.
it's fucking solid. But then he tells me they're run by like Turkish people. They don't know nothing about milkshakes. So I ain't going in there. They got like a recipe from Louis the Eye. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all like fucking third world nation people. You got another restaurant up there the other day I just saw about some other fucking, they have 2 crazy ass restaurants next to each other. Countries you never even heard of.
Like what?
Countries you never even heard of. Like by McCagna. Before you make the left on McCagna, they're right there. Yeah, there's something from I wouldn't eat
Colombian.
that shit. You probably eat that and they give you a leaf of coca by mistake. You fucking die in there. He's got it. It's insane.
So what kind of restaurants do you want to see? There's only so many Italian restaurants you can have.
I didn't say that. Did I say I don't want to eat a fucking Italian every day?
So what else can you eat? What's allowed if Colombian?
What? Whatever happened to a nice steak?
Okay, so it's 2 kinds of places.
Whatever happened to nice Cuban up the corner there? Whatever happened to nice? You got great Chinese up here. Those places you see with the fogged up glass and shit in Jersey,
Right.
they're fucking good. Okay, they're good. It's not like California where you see the fucking Chinese guy. He's got like a hippie haircut. No, these motherfuckers are good. The one on Park Avenue where you took me that time, tremendous pork fried rice. I don't know about the spare ribs and shit like that, but they're fucking good.
But like where does the line get drawn?
You know where the line gets dropped.
No,
Don't
but
make
the
me
line
fucking
gets drawn
say it, okay?
differently every fucking day.
No, the line
You
don't
make
change
up new
every day.
rules. You make up new rules
There's
during
no
the
fucking
game.
new. This is common sense.
Common sense.
This is
rule.
common sense. You eat the best hot dog in the world. I mean, it's just common fucking sense. You know, I don't know how many times we've had the conversation about food and food and food, and we all go back to the same thing. You know, by my house, it's great. It's great for what they have until you come up to Hudson County, and then that shit changes. And then we get on a tunnel or a bridge, and we go over there and get fine dining with all the bullshit, people drinking martinis or whatever. But at the end of the day, where does a motherfucker get the best bang for his buck? In Hudson County, New Jersey. And that goes for pizza, that goes for Chinese, that goes for Spanish, Cuban, Puerto Rican, even Colombian. That's right here in Hudson County. Okay? Everything else, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Now, again, Cliffside isn't Hudson County.
Right. So
It's
why?
Bergen County. But still, it's on the same neighborhood as us. They should all have the same dignity. You know what I'm saying? There's a word called fucking dignity, okay? So that's what's going on right now. That neighborhood, Fairview and Cliffside, is very third world nation, whatever. Turkish, Arab, whatever. I got nothing against those people. But you're not going to make me a fucking Philly cheesesteak. I can't do it. Stick to what you know. Hummus, papaya shit, you know,
Okay, so
fucking coconut milk with
you don't
shrimp.
mind the restaurants. You just don't want other. You want people that like jail.
I
Like
want
you stick to
people
your
who
race.
know what they're doing to cook my food.
Right.
When I walk into a Carvel in California, I was very excited about the Carvel. Very excited. I went to the grand opening. I was one of the first people there because I'm 400 fucking pounds. That's what people who are 400 pounds do. Gario Sealand. That's Chango, the god of fucking thunder, to correct me. So,
Carvel.
I walked in there. They wanted $5 for the cone. I paid it. Everything was hunky-dory until it was 3 Chinese people. Now, I have nothing against Chinese people, but what do they know about Carvel? Now, again, you're Joey, you're being racist. No, I'm not. There's a Carvel by my house on the 33. It's a drive-through Carvel. It's run by Chinese people. They've owned it for 30 fucking years. You go in there, you tell that motherfucking Chinese dude, make you a shake thin, and he knows how to make you a shake thin. That's the place I used to go and get the thin chocolate shake with the double cone vanilla ice cream, vanilla chocolate with colored sprinkles and whipped cream, and I would dip it in there. That's when you're a 400-pound fat fuck. That's a good Carvel, but it wasn't an investment for him.
Right.
It was something that they liked. He had kids. All the kids worked there. I've seen him grow. The girl is beautiful now. The fucking father's yoked.
It's the
There's
same
another one on
family?
the 520 that's Chinese owned. They don't know what they're doing. That's an investment. The lady on the 516, she owns it since Jesus left Chicago. That's a drive-through. So she only works in the daytime. So if you want it done right, you got to go in the daytime. Because if you go at night, it's kids with acne and pimples, and they're on their phone, and you can see like a cherry floating in the pineapple. That's when we leave. As soon as I see a cherry and the pineapple, we got to go. You go to Carvel, you can't even get hard ice cream anymore. Carvel used to be hard ice creamville. Now you go, it's like your grandmother's refrigerator. You ever eat ice cream out of Granny's refrigerator? It always had that core of air on it because they leave the top off. And you're supposed to eat it and tell her it tastes good. Meanwhile, it tastes like lasagna, garlic ravioli. You're like, oh, yeah, this tastes great. I don't want to eat. My ice cream's got to be tight up in the top.
Right. Dude, you just rattled off like the schedules of 3 different. Do you know like all the Carvels in this state?
I got. That's what I do. I'm a fat fuck. I'm stupid. I don't know much, and this is what interests me. I have no other interest. If you're going to talk to me about politics or Elon Musk, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about SpaceX. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, okay?
What do you give a fuck about?
I give a fuck about a nice piece of good food, not getting tortured, and that's it. But if I go into a place, I can tell if it's an investment, especially if it's a chain restaurant. You could tell that these people, if this is what they grew up on, and they believe in that product, or if it's a fucking investment.
And ice cream is a weird one because there's a lot of like happy memories associated with Carvel for you. It's not like it's like a sandwich place.
Faggot or what? Happy memory.
You're the one who has so many rules for Carvel.
I got no happy memories about ice cream.
No?
I get stoned and I like eating it. That's it. It associates a lot of happiness with the
You don't think so?
No, you're depressing me now. You sound like a white person.
I am white.
Anyway, let's take a breather now. We're going to talk to you about this weekend and DraftKings. What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here. UFC 318 is the last time you're going to see Dustin Diamond Poirier step into the octagon. Let me tell you something. I'm excited already. The easiest way to get in on the action and win real cash is to download the Pick 6 app from DraftKings. That's right. I said it. Pick 6 app. It's the official daily fantasy partner of the UFC. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And it's very easy to play. You ready? Just pick more or less on the stats of 2 or more of your favorite fights. Get ready to turn that hot take into a payday. Now, download the DraftKings Pick 6 app right now and press in code JOEY, J-O-E-Y. That's code JOEY, J-O-E-Y, for all new customers to get a special offer. Ride the upside where a few bucks can turn into a bag, Jack. Only on DraftKings Pick 6, where, as usual, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
We're back, you savages. How was the bathroom, okay? You missed my DraftKings ad.
Oh, I heard it was good.
It's always good. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something that's been going on for a few months that you guys caught on to it. I went on a few podcasts and I got some heat for it every time I said it. When I went on Rogan, I got heat for it. When I went on Bert Kreischer, I got heat for it. And I went on somebody else's podcast and I spoke about it. And you guys, as usual, you know everything. So you make your stupid fucking comments or whatever, you know, because everybody's a fucking authority all of a sudden. So, you know, I told you motherfuckers not to worry about Epstein or worry about Diddy. I told you motherfuckers repeatedly for years. We lived in California, guys. Now, I'm not going to blame California for this. I'm going to blame a city called Hollywood. I'm going to blame a city called entitlement. I'm going to call a city white entitlement. I'm going to call it, you know, just the worst shit that could happen in any city that I've seen is in Los Angeles, a.k.a. that Hollywood scene. I shouldn't even say Hollywood. Hollywood's a great little fucking town. But there's a certain mindset in that town that all you fucking idiots on TV and all everybody thinks they know about. Listen, I like getting my dick sucked. I like coming on your tits. If by mistake it goes into your eyeball, I get a giggle. You know, if I have to, I'll come on your feet. I'm not an anal guy. We're talking family here, okay? You know, I'm not going to give it to you me giving it to you up the ass is not my big man thing. I was just a regular guy, okay? I got accused of a lot of shit online. People said this, oh, he's scared of Diddy. His name is on the Diddy list. the level of sex and stupidity in Hollywood is one that you'll never understand. I sit here every week for 14 years with Lee, and I've mentioned to you that the people that you people idolize and think are great, they're the biggest pieces of shit. And your family, your parents didn't raise you to know that, to read that in people. You just fall for, he was great and Fast and Furious. You know, you fall for that shit, you know, and you become fans or whatever of these people that A, don't know you exist, B, they wouldn't talk to you if they did, and 3, they're just horrible people. You know, I mean, I've never snatched cum out of a girl's pussy to rub on my nipples.
Who did
after
that?
somebody comes on it. Sure, did he, right?
Damn, I
She
didn't
would-
hear that one.
Celebrities, whatever, escorts would come in her, and she would make her run into the room, and he'd take the cum out of a pussy and rub it on your nipples. If you don't understand that, that is a complete different level of fucking disgust. Like even disgust that I wouldn't think of when I'm coked up. When you think of disgusting fucking things.
Right.
Because when you're doing drugs with a girl, you're thinking disgusting fucking things. And I've never thought about taking cum out of a girl's pussy and rubbing it on my nipple to fucking cum, okay?
Especially when it's not yours.
No. So my point is that the level of sexual deviancy, I mean, if you guys didn't learn anything, you guys didn't learn anything from Harvey Weinstein because you focused on Harvey. You didn't focus on what was actually fucking happening. That a guy is making fucking Hollywood stars suck his dick for movie roles. This has been going. Now, you guys act like this never happened before. This happens this happens daily at jobs in New York City. This happens, you know, if you're an immigrant, those chicks, and you come over and you want a job, you're gonna have to suck a dick or two, or some white, fat, fucking ugly dude with red hair or something. You know, that's the way it's been. I didn't write the fucking rules. I didn't write the rules. But the sexual indiscrepancies in Hollywood had always been disgusting.
How long did it take you to hear about stuff like that when you joined?
I heard about it maybe in 2010, 15. Who knows? It's like everything else in my life. It goes in one ear and it goes in one ear and it goes out the other because at the end of the day, it's got nothing to do with me.
Right. But I just meant like more like, when do you start hearing rumors of like, oh, this executive
I heard
did
rumors
this?
for
Or,
years about shit. Underage fucking. I heard rumors for years.
fuck.
I heard rumors for years, okay? And after a while, where there's smoke, there's fire. But I'm so busy trying to be a good comic that I'm not worried about that shit. I'm too busy trying to be a husband and a father and trying to fucking take care of myself. I didn't worry about that shit. That had nothing to do with me. We had a mutual friend that was involved in thousands of things that we didn't know about, that I didn't know about till we moved back here. And then I found out hours of material that were like, I was blown the fuck away. You know, people have weird lives out there. And when I'm going to tell you podcast people, you podcast people that listen or whatever, there's lists of everything. But the problem why you'll never get those lists, because they're influential people. You know, at Diddy's party, he had a bunch of fucking people in there doing it. And I don't know if you know anything about the judicial system, but then again, I don't know if you dumb motherfuckers know anything that's called money. And money could do a lot of shit, okay? And when you have that much money, well, Jay-Z's worth what?
Billions, I would guess.
Even if he gives $500 million away. You know what $500 million buys in this court system and all that shit? Are you guys even familiar with how this works? Epstein had the list. Yeah. But you're never going to find out who's on it.
Doesn't that depress you at all?
No, it doesn't depress me. Number one, ain't none of your fucking business. And number two, what I've been saying since day one, how is it going to change your life? Do you get a raise from knowing who's on the list? No, you just want to know who's on the list. Oh my God, I can't. It's like those idiots. I can't wait till Trump releases the Kennedy assassination. He got shot in the fucking head.
In the 60s.
1966. And you're getting excited. Or 63, I'm sorry. And you're getting excited. We've just gone to a different level of fucking stupidity that we actually think we deserve to know who's on the Epstein list. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
But these people like might have like important jobs.
And what would make a difference? If you knew that the president of Disney was getting his dick sucked by a 10-year-old girl, you're not going to go to Disney when you have a child with this chick?
Not if he's working there.
Listen, man, we're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites. All of us deep down inside. Either you could be a fucking hypocrite
Right.
or you could try to live your life the right way.
But what
Okay?
about like the other? What depresses me is like, yeah, I think you're 100% right. Like if you have $100 million and you donate it or whatever it is, the rules don't really apply.
That's the way it's been since day one. What makes you think it's going to change now? What makes you think it's going to change now?
Because all the politicians
We
go in
only
saying they're
got-
going to change
We
it.
only got half of who was at the Diddy parties, and we'll only know 4 people. They picked that poor retard because who gives a fuck about him? The Prince of fucking London, because he's a retard as it is. He looks like fucking Herman Munster. They're all fucking retarded, that whole family. Look at the other one with Meghan Markle. He's a fucking dirtbag. You know, so what, you know, that, guys, it's that, what I've been telling you, it didn't matter at the end. This is all I was trying to say. At the end of the day, it's, well, Joey's a sexual deviant. That's why he was on the list. Really? Like I fucking know Epstein. Like I've ever met fucking Diddy. Like I've ever even seen fucking Diddy. And even that, what are the chances of me going to his party? That's number 1. And number 2, what are the chances of one of those hot chicks actually sucking my dick and fucking rubbing it on Diddy's nipples? So you tell me, this is what I don't understand. This is why my argument is, people, you're worrying about shit that's never going to come your way. It's never going to come your way. I'm angry about one thing. If I'm angry about anything, I'm angry that the CIA was involved in bringing cocaine in the 80s. They were all in on it.
Yeah.
I almost lost my life because of that shit. But our own government was bringing us in. Listen, am I upset? Am I going to go to Congress? You want me to run over poor white people in North Bergen who are politicking out there? It doesn't matter. I did the drugs. It's my fault. But think about it. When our country put us in the hairs, you know, you're finding out. We knew 30 years ago that our own government shot Kennedy. Okay, we knew 30 years ago. You knew 30 years ago. All right, what agency, Joey? I don't know. Give me initial. FBI, CIA, NBA, CBA, BBA. It could be anybody. It could have been the Cubans, but somewhere along the line, the United States were involved. Somewhere along the line, we shot our own fucking president.
Is that what we? Because I was
I'm not making a
young.
big fuss about it. But if we did that, why don't my mother died from the vaccine again? Why should they give you a good vaccine?
Right.
If you're that stupid and went and got it 8 times, what can I say to you? Obviously, you deserve to fucking die. Listen, I won't get any vaccine now. Now they fuck me. I'll take my chances. I'll go get a natural vaccine like that. The shit you shoot in, macacal pneumonia. I'm not doing that. And I'm not doing the other one, the fucking where you pop up with red marks, hives. They want you to do that. You shoot that, your arm can't move for a week. That ain't nothing good.
I have no idea which one you're talking
The
about.
one about the fucking, what is it, George? If you're over 55, you got to take a shot. Shingles.
Oh, shit.
I ain't taking no shingle shot. My friend shot, he couldn't fucking play Hitler. He was German. He had to jerk off with his left fucking hand.
That's really rough.
You're fucking crazy. I don't trust him no more. I don't trust him after the Xanax. Okay, Joey, you did the Xanax. I understand. But nobody told you just to do it for 2 weeks, and then you had to move to a fucking real thing.
Well, like I think it all boils down to money. Like they have lobbyists who like make it so easy to get those pills, who convince people that, you know, like all that, like they put chemicals and everything. It's crazy what's allowed.
You know, so I was very happy when that shit went down last week, and people were mad. Well, you know, if you're that stupid, I mean, Bill Gates and Tom Hanks are on the list. You're never going to see that list. End the story. Move on with your life. Go care about Hamas. Go set up a restaurant at Hamas. Go do something where you can make some real money and not worry about the dumb shit that they're feeding you on a daily level. On a daily basis, we get fed shit constantly.
Why do you think they feed us this shit?
Because they try to throw us off our game, to throw us off of what our goals are, to make us worry at night about our fucking credit cards. I was down Cape May this weekend. Guys, there was nobody down there. Okay? There was nobody down there. Okay? I was going to go to Ocean City, Maryland the week before. I couldn't get a hotel because every hotel had rooms, except on the 4th of July. Then Lisa Gallo told me. She goes, you should have seen it on the 5th. It was a ghost town. People ain't leaving for 3 days no more. Those hotels are fucking expensive down there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking expensive for the American family. They're not. They said Saturday and Sunday was empty in Ocean City. It's not what, we're not focused. When I look at things, restaurants that I went to 4 years ago,
Right.
that you couldn't stand in, and now it's one level and the seats aren't even packed every night. Concerts are not selling tickets like they were. Comics are not selling tickets like they were. A lot of things are down, but you're worried about the Epstein list. In 2032, there might not be Social Security for us, which you have to assume they won't be. When they say that, just figure that they won't. They won't. I'm going to cash out when I'm 65 because I was not going to even retire. But now, since they have no money, I might as well cash out when I'm 65 and make them pay my daughter for 3 years. Then they could end it in fucking, in whatever, 4 years later, whatever. At least I get my daughter 3 years at $2,000 a month or whatever the fuck that is. But this is what you should be thinking about, your health, your life, your family, not. Right now, we're living in a fucking, people are pissed, people are confused. It's a horrible political climate. It's horrible, guys. And, we could keep smiling and jumping up and down. I don't know what you're fucking jumping up and down about. And I'm a positive guy, but I see what I fucking see. And I look at all that shit. When I walk in a restaurant, I go, it's a Thursday night. This motherfucker used to be packed on Thursdays. You got 3 waiters in here on a Thursday night. There used to be 10 of them on a Thursday night.
And do you I know you're do you think part of the reason stuff is down is because too many people are focused on shit? Do you think
No, brother. Pandemic, people started using cards. And the 4-year window ended. The 3-year window ended. Declines on credit cards are higher than ever in restaurants right now.
fuck.
More people get declined every night than ever fucking before. That tells you the credit card system is almost fucking overrun too. There's so many things that you could be worrying about. Your kids, where they're going to do this. What am I going to do if they cancel Social Security at 62, at 1932, whatever, 2032. That's 8 years from now. That makes me 70. Can you imagine being 70 years old in this country and getting thrown out into the street? Half of all these old people getting thrown out into the street anyway. They don't have a way to live. You go into these old folks' homes, you got to give them your fucking house, your pension. You got to give them everything. It's a fucking, it's unreal what we focus on. And I've told people for years, I know you love your president and all this shit. I've never loved any fucking president. You know why? Because I've always had to get up to work every morning. I want the president that says, no more work.
That's who you'll vote for?
Take a career. I want to be a bartender. All right, go down to the Hudson River. There's a bar over there for you. Something, 20 hours a week. But you know what I'm saying. That's right now, we're killing ourselves to live. And you're worried about who's on the fucking list? We got a fucking war going on that who knows when it's going to fucking end, or it's a ceasefire. Bro, any of those motherfuckers can start unloading any fucking day again. It's the Jews. You know them.
Yeah, of course.
They got a bad wind up their ass.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Holy shit. And it's because look at Sam, I one of my favorite people, Sam Tripoli. Some of the stuff they talk about seems nuts. But then a lot of it's fucking coming true.
You ever owe money on your credit card?
A little bit, yeah.
You ever think about it at night? Remember when you got out of college and you owned your loans at night?
Yeah.
And you think about your loans, and if you think about how many credit cards you got and what you owe, you hug your teddy bear really hard for a minute. You ever feel that? Feel your asshole when you go to bed and you owe a lot of money. You squeeze that teddy bear, but then you're like, I'm never going to get to pay this anyway. In your lifetime, as a person who's just been killed with debt all your life, you're like, what difference does it make? I might as well smoke that gram of Coke because it ain't going to change nothing. My $60 to Visa isn't going to do dick anymore. That's a horrible way to think. That's a fucking horrible way to think. And that's what happens. You get controlled in your mind. I was telling my wife, my daughter, what breaks up a marriage, George?
Money, I think.
There's two things, infidelity or money. That's fucking insane that two people who love each other would break up over fucking money.
Because I think it's what you said, it's stress. I can't imagine. Like
You can't fucking imagine. So when you think about your debt, like I used to look at my child support, $88,000, and then I would look at my attorney bills, and I would look at them and go, whew, I don't know how they're gonna get paid in this lifetime.
There are some people who aren't stressed about it, which is crazy.
That's what?
We
are stressed about it.
No, but some people aren't.
We stress about it for about 8 minutes.
Okay.
And then you go, I'll put it in God's hands. I'll hit the lottery. That's always what you say, I'll hit the lottery. Because to get out of that debt, you need 4 chunks of money in like a year. You need like 40 grand 4 times. You just can't get 40 grand and wait 3 years to shoot another movie and get 60 grand. By the time you get to 60, you're going to be debt and 40. And that's the thing about movies and shit in L.A. that I can never get ahead in the television world because it was few and far between.
And you needed to be acting constantly.
Constantly. And even that, like in 2003, 2002, 3, 4, I was pretty much on fire. And I still couldn't make a living. Yeah, 28,000, 31,000. That's great money from acting. Especially if you're from North Bergen. You don't know how to act.
Right. What were you making in comedy at the time?
35, maybe.
So that doubles your income. That really helps. So
the income, the comedy would help the stand-up, and the stand-up would help the comedy.
The acting,
back and forth. But it wasn't like, I think I had 2 good years in acting out of 23 that I could support a family.
Now, do you think back then if you had put less, because you were mostly working on stand-up, if you had taken it and gone 50-50 or even more 75-25 for acting, do you think you could have had a career in acting?
I didn't want it.
Right. No, I
wanted a movie once a year to take me off the road. I could call agents and managers and club owners and go, I got that movie. You mean you're canceling? Yeah, I got that movie. And I would tell them myself, fuck you in your week. This is what I'm bringing to the table, motherfucker. And remember that. I would always, so I used it as a deterrent. Oh, that buys me 3 more weeks. I'll cancel these 2 because it's actually 3 days of work. So that's like $1,800 in the movie business. That's a lot more than I was making comedy-wise at that time.
Right. And it was.
Why would I want you to remember this.
Okay.
Acting is great, man. It's great to be on a set with a good actor or 2 good actors. You watch them. You learn a little bit. You eat some good food. You go to a party. Maybe the movie shoots in Boston. All that's great about that. But you're still fucking limitations, and you're still saying somebody else's words. And for those 3 weeks of work, yeah, it was lucrative and it was great, and I ate good food, but I'd much rather do Friday and Saturday and get it over with. I got to be there for 6 weeks to make a living. I could do 2 weekends, and I'm home.
Right.
So I always loved the set. Look, listen, let me tell you something. I can only describe maybe 2 or 3 things that are better than walking on a studio lot.
Why is it so good?
It's just because I used to walk on Boulevard East. I used to run from the cops on Kelly Boulevard. Now I'm walking onto a lot, and I belong here, and I'm headed somewhere. So I would always die for people to come up to me and go, excuse me, can I see your badge? That's right, bitch. Look at my fucking badge. What?
You'd walk real slow.
Because for the first time in my life, I was supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? When you're not supposed to be there, you're like, you're walking around like Chinese people before Bruce Lee. But when you're going to be there and you're supposed to be there and you never expected to be there, and you're where I'm from, where movies were so fucking big, and, I would walk on the lot and go, oh, shit. I would get a bounce right to me and shit. I would go right into the place and get something to eat. I would.
Did you have that when you were headlining clubs, or is acting even was that feeling even better with acting?
To walk on the lot is something to me that you cannot do, especially on a sunny day when the sun's out. They let you park on the lot
And like a
and you're
good lot
walking
too.
around and shit, and somebody comes, hey, you want to ride? Fuck yeah. And you get in the back, and they start talking to you. You're a comedian. Oh, I used to go to the comedy store all the time. Then you go back there, you steal a shirt. I love all that shit. When I go on a lot, it's like, whenever I went on a lot, I go, my friends are never going to believe this in Nutberg. They're never going to believe I saw this. I'm not even going to remember this in my memories, because if I tell them, they're not going to believe me. Like, I'm walking on the fucking, who produced Bochco? Steve Bochco, when he produced NYPD. Like, I would walk into the Steve Bochco building, like, what? NYPD Blue, bitches, I'm a felon.
Yeah.
There's just something, I don't know. And I don't know if it's like that for everybody. I would go eat right away. I would go on the fucking lot and eat, and maybe go to the commissary, because the food is cheap in the commissary. So you go in there and get like a milkshake for $2 or something like that.
And you, like, even now, because you've done a bunch of movies and TV on lots, and like you still get that excited when you walk on.
Oh yeah, it's just something about that. Listen, I know what day it's going to be. It's got to be perfect. Like, I'm going to be in and out of there quick. Okay, there's going to be good food. Like, people always send me to do these movies. I could tell by the script if I'm going to be eating cheeseburgers or I'm going to be eating steak.
Mm-hmm.
Just by the way the movie was written, the script, I could tell. So I want to, it's like I told my agent 2 months ago. I go, listen, man, I love working, but with the podcast and my daughter, I just don't want to do anything that might not work. If I get up to work, I want people to see that movie. I don't want to do it for the money and then nobody sees it. In fact, I got a movie coming out Friday, bitch.
Oh yeah?
Guns Up.
Where can they watch it?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
It's not going to get a theatrical release because the fucking Fantastic Four is coming out this week. So I don't see the Fantastic Four.
Kevin James.
Yeah, me, Kevin James.
Oh, it's a new Kevin James movie?
Kevin James.
Oh,
fucking,
shit.
Louis Guzman.
Oh, shit.
Christina Ricci. My girl from fucking, that I did a couple scenes with in that show on Showtime. Yeah, man. We shot that where Satriale's was. Did you know that? They knocked it down.
Oh, from The Sopranos?
Yeah, and that was the Irish bar right there. That's the Irish bar next to Satriale's.
Well, look up the release
It was just
date.
some Irish
It
bar.
comes out Friday. Look, go to Fandango, Nick, please, and see.
Yeah, I got a movie coming out
'Cause
Friday.
if it comes out in
bitches.
theaters, that would be fucking cool.
I don't think it's coming out on theaters. I think it's
Just gonna stream.
I don't know if it's Netflix. I don't know nothing. This movie got shot by a bunch of good Irish people. I had 12 days on it. We shot in Kearney, New Jersey. Right there. See who's in this movie. Pull it back.
Kevin James, Christina Ricci.
Louis Guzman,
But go.
Timothy from there's a lot of good guys in here.
Timothy Murphy.
Timothy Murphy's a good dude from Sons of Anarchy. The dude who played in the basketball movie we liked, the guy that played Kareem,
Oh, really?
the big tall guy, he's in this. I mean, I had a great time shooting it, and I like this type of shit.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I like this. This always, it takes you away for fucking 2 or 3 weeks. I did this for a whole month.
When did you do this?
This shot the last month before the strike.
Wasn't the strike this year?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not tell? I knew you, but I don't remember you being away for that long.
I shot it. It was in fucking Kearney, New Jersey. It was 30 minutes from my house.
So I know you were. I know you were.
Yeah, it was July of 2023 because that fucking show came out, and my daughter wanted to meet Louis Guzman, that fucking Addams Family, the Addams Family.
Okay.
Am I on that list? No.
No.
I'm on the IMDb, and if you look at
Here you are. Here you are.
yeah,
There he is.
who the fuck you think you're dealing with? What was my character's name?
Charlie Brooks.
Charlie Brooks.
Put you on there.
You're the top cast. You're number 4.
Number 4.
I don't fuck around, dog. They can't be fucking with the Cuban. You know that. But that chick is in it.
Yeah, Christina.
No, there's
Christina
a woman
Ricci?
that's
Oh.
yes, Melissa Leo.
Oh, you love her.
I love her. She's the real deal. Huh? Yeah, yeah.
So
I wish she was referring to me.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna release it in fucking the Ching Ching movies over at fucking Harlem and 118th Street.
Oh, I'd love to go see it there.
No, it's going to be this movie. What's getting released Friday? Look at the heat that's getting released.
Yeah.
It's the biggest weekend of the fucking year.
I heard Superman's pretty good.
Okay. Why don't you go eat it after you go to the sushi place?
First of all, that sushi place was really good.
Good.
Second of all, I haven't seen Superman. But what else is coming out this
What
week?
else is coming out this week in theaters? You have a bunch of shit.
The Smurfs. I know what he did last time. Oh, wow. That's like a 30-year-old remake. Guns Up is coming out. So we'll find it. Life After. Well,
Fish too.
what's the big one you thought was coming out? You said was coming out? Oh, Fantastic Four's coming out. But even that, if I was gonna go see a movie, Fantastic Four is like a remake of a remake.
Yeah,
I like Kevin. I like.
you look
maybe
like
it's
him.
just me, but I love
You were
Kevin
the body
James.
double in this movie.
I know,
You didn't know that shit.
dude. Did I tell the story on here about the people who thought? Okay, yeah. People say I'm Kevin James constantly, but he that's like I haven't told you this on here. Like I'm going to see Sandler
told
in
me.
Albany in September.
You told
And
me.
it's like Kevin James is like on that level with Sandler for me. Like maybe a little bit not as high as Sandler, but like Kevin James, like that Comedy Central special where he talks about peeling an orange. Do that. Like I would go see this instead of like a Fantastic Four any day.
Okay, well, I'm happy, brother. I hope everybody feels like you. That's all I hope.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good,
I had a good time on that movie. I learned a few things. The director was very nice. The whole cast was Irish, so they were on me all day long about fucking, told me about Cuba.
Really? They
They
like
were
Cuba?
good people. Yeah, they were very sweet people. They bought the book. I was signing books on there because all the Irish guys wanted to take the book back to Ireland with them. It was very nice. So if you get a chance to see Guns Up, go do your thing. What do you got this weekend, Tarzan?
There's today. This comes out. I'm at the Luxor Lounge, and the rest of the week I'm around New York, and other places coming up.
I have mouth surgery on Thursday at 10 a.m., so I will be out of comedy for about 2 weeks. But when we come back coming back the week of July 27th, and we're going to start booking some local shows, and then Philadelphia sold out, and then we're getting ready for Florida.
That's gonna be great.
September 6th. My man's already looking at private planes for
I
us
know.
and shit.
That's
We're gonna have to you're gonna have to break into the computer system and rob one first. We have to just take off from Teterboro and get down
Dude,
there. So if anybody has a plane service out of Teterboro, I got 6 guys that need to fly from Teterboro September 5th early in the morning to get to Fort Lauderdale about lunchtime. We could take a nap, smoke some dope, go swimming. Then we don't have to do nothing Friday night. Just relax. You can hook up a milkshake. You can do whatever you want.
Jesus Christ.
Tell her you're playing the Hard Rock. You have tickets for her and a limo to pick her up. You know what I'm saying? We know people down there. And then we'll be back. What's that?
The movie's on Netflix.
Which one?
Guns Up.
Guns Up
Oh, it's on Netflix?
and Amazon Prime.
Oh, shit. There you go, cocksuckers. So watch it. Well, nobody's going to watch it because, again, fucking Sandler's coming out next week with,
The 25th.
yeah, I'm going to that screen. I'm going to the screening with my daughter.
Oh, Gilmore 2? Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah, I got it. She's excited.
Oh, that's
They
so
sent me the
cool.
link today. I got to fill it out, see if we could go. But I'm going to take her. She likes all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
She
That'll
keeps
be
asking
like...
me, what kind of my outfit am I going to wear? Hey, look, let me tell you something about your fucking outfit. It's a casting crew. It's not a premiere. Beyonce's not going to be there. There's no picture taken.
She's not going to make you wear a tux or a suit.
No. I'm going with sweats. I want to be comfortable. It's a premiere. I don't want to be with a suit all. Not about me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not in the movie. I'm just a spectator. I don't have to dress up for anything.
Okay.
I'm just a spectator.
Even if Mercy wanted to dress up and was like, Dad,
I don't give a fuck. She's 12. I'm the Captain Kirk of the fucking Enterprise. I don't give a fuck what she wants to do. It's going to be July 24th. It's going to be fucking hot, humid. I'm not going to wear a suit and get in the car and your ass sweats for 2 hours. I have ass rashes, like on my cheeks, and I asked my wife, why do I get these rashes? She goes, because you have leather seats in your car and your ass sweats on those long drives. Because I don't do anything. It's not like I usually get a rash when I don't dry myself. Like if I just put underwear on and I don't dry my ass cheeks, I'm scratching for 2 fucking days like a cat. But if I dry everything, then I don't scratch.
Right.
But for some reason, I've been scratching again at night. And I asked her, what's going on? And she goes, you got those leather seats. It's been hot lately, so.
Why does your wife know about? How would she know what's going on with your?
25 years. They look at you. They know that you got heat rashes, carrot rashes. You got a rash from bad pussy. You know, you got a rash from a lot of things. So.
These things were a lot.
So what do you think of these edibles? You like them? All right. We'll
Approved.
have to get some. We'll have to get some on the podcast then.
Fantastic.
They're called Dracula.
Yeah, they
Sour
fucking,
cherry.
they
Give one to
tasted
Polly.
pretty good.
We'll lose that motherfucker for a few days.
You wanna
Next
who?
time you see Polly, he'll be on Englewood over a cliff with a gun. Dee Mao, there they are. They think they're Vietnamese people. I love you,
Polly?
motherfucker. What's that?
Who's Polly?
Oh, don't worry about it. All right, don't listen.
Oh, Polly Shore. Okay.
Not Polly Shore. You fuck Polly. He's a Vietnam vet. He got hit in the head with a hammer. He works up and down.
Oh, Polly.
He
How
gave
could
the
I not
black
have known
kid
about the
fucking
Vietnam?
medal, you know, Polly. And we always give him 200 milligrams. That poor bastard. He probably fucking digs a hole and goes in there with a fucking spare rib and yells at himself. These Vietnam vets, you can't trust these little slippery cocksuckers. Anyway, we love you people always. Always here fucking trying to put it together. Fuck Diddy. Fuck Epstein. Open up your own fucking island. You know what I'm saying? Get your dick sucked your way. Why are you worried about fucking Diddy and the other guy, you dumb motherfuckers? All right, I love you, cocksuckers. Stay black. Have a great week. The cops are coming. We got to take 2 steps to the rear and get out of here. Stay black. Later.